Alrighty, well, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a week. It's been a hot minute. Man, June's been busy too, man. Like, we just had E3, and then a bunch of games came out, like Guilty Gear Strive, PSO2, New Genesis, fucking the Ratchet and Clank game that just came out. Yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Quite a bit. Oh, and of course, Final Fantasy Intergrade, which I guess we can talk about maybe here and there, but that also came out. Anyway, yeah, pretty much Intergrage. That's the ticket. Yeah, that's for the most part. Those are the major ones, and then not to mention the new set for Pokemon cards is gonna come out like tomorrow, pretty much as we record this. It already came in the mail, so yeah, it already came in the mail for me. So, which I will show for the video right here. Yeah, look at that.
It's fake, man.
Fake mon.
It's fake, man.
Chilling Rain is here, baby. Yeah, I will stream it tomorrow as I record this. So by the time you hear this, it's already been done. But I still have like more booster boxes to come and trainer boxes. Okay, well, let's go straight into the thing because we do have quite a bit to talk about. So obviously E3 happened. Overall, how do you feel about it, Zawa, in comparison to other times?
This shouldn't have been called E3. This was more like just a presentation. I mean, yes, E3 is a presentation, but it felt more like directs, you know.
It felt. I get what you're saying. It felt very scattered, even though it was all like kind of bundled in a way. Because, yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just like that.
Yeah,
it felt so scattered, and it's like, okay, we're gonna have the big names, the big name companies pretty much have their own sections, but even some of those big name companies, their sections were like, oh,
they were pretty dry.
Okay, yeah. It was like, oh, okay, clap, everyone clap. When's Nintendo?
Pretty much. That was like, for the most part, a lot of the things were very dry. Like you were pretty much implying. I wish it would have made more sense if they somehow were able to fit those into the other major ones, like Microsoft, for example, and like so on and so forth. But well, yeah, pretty much because of how Sony feels about being in the E3, I guess. Like, they don't want to be there. It's like hard to like put those other companies into those ones, like the Sony E3 presentations. Yeah, so because of that gone, they had to do their own, and when they do it on their own, it just feels like, yeah, it feels much less satisfying, I guess, to hear or whatever. But even then, like, a lot of the ones that happen are ones that we already knew, you know, pretty much. Capcom was a big one, like a big example of that. Like, now, sure, yeah, I mean, they supposedly like supposed to like set expectations already, you know, on the table, like, oh, we're gonna announce these. You know, it's like the way of saying don't expect anything big. But maybe I think even then it was even disappointing because of what was in there, I guess. But I don't know, people. I mean, for the ones that were still thinking like, oh yeah, so somewhere in there, Marvel vs. Capcom was gonna get announced in there. It's like, okay, no, that's like unrealistic. But if you're disappointed by the stuff that they talked about for Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, which they even talk about anything, they're just like, oh, we have DLC, but got nothing. Like, okay. You know, then that's understandable. Same with Bandai. Namco. That was very disappointing, honestly. Like, they had nothing to talk about, essentially. Like, nothing major to talk about. So, but anyway, what were the highlights for you? What really caught your eye?
Nintendo.
Right, yeah, obviously, right. So for Nintendo, what really what were those highlights?
Well, we finally not found, some saw things
Mm-hmm.
like Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Where's my Bayonetta 3? Oh yeah, she's a myth.
No, man, myth, and legend. No.
What else?
Yeah, what else?
I did not expect to see a. I mean, I should have, but I did not expect Nintendo to just go outright. Hey, you guys still play Smash? Here you go. Here's an announcement for Smash. I was like, oh.
It was pretty much like implied that it was going to happen, so I was able to set those expectations there with confidence. But what did you think of that? What did you think of the character choice?
If he doesn't, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But who is his Echo if he's going to get an Echo?
I don't think there's going to be an Echo, honestly. Like, I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't go for Heihachi as an Echo. In a way, because, I mean, yeah, they have different moves, right? But they pretty much have a set sort of style. You know, they're called Mishimas for a reason, besides their last name, because of their archetype and within Tekken. So I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm okay with it because, you know, Kazuya is a main character. He is the main character for Tekken, believe it or not. Even though for the last I don't know, many years, Jin was like kind of the poster boy, you know. I forget who's on the cover for Tekken 7. Is it Heihachi or something like that? Let me look at that.
It's both.
Is it both? Okay.
Heihachi and Kazuya.
Yeah, it makes sense because of the story and the direction it was going for that. Yeah. Okay, I see it now. It's the half Kazuya and Heihachi shot. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised in a way, but in the end, I'm okay with it because Kazuya is the main character for the most part. He was the main character for like the first 2 Tekkens, and then after 3, that began the whole Jin thing. Kazuya made him come back, and then from there on, he's still like considered like a big main character. So I'm okay with it. I think he looks cool so far. I do want to see the presentation for him later on to see how he really plays, I guess, in a way. But of course, yours truly, Sakurai, explain everything, why he picked, or not him, but like his I guess his history with Tekken or whatever. I want to see how the Tekken stuff is incorporated into Smash, like the inputs, for example. The electric winning god fists, and the crouch dashing, and also the 10 hit combo. I'm very curious of how that's going to be executed. Like, do you just actually just mash A when you're like in a certain state or something like that, or you have to do like a certain like sequence of like buttons just like you would do in Tekken? There was Tekken on the Game Boy Advance. I remember playing that, and it is so stupid of how you do 10 hit combos. You just literally mash A and B like back and forth. Like sometimes there's 3 A's and then a B, and then 3 B's and then 2 A's or something like that. But when you mash it, it comes out. So maybe they could do something like that. I don't know. But anyway, you said you were cool with the choice?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just again, like, how much of Kazuya's move list is going to be transferred over to Smash?
I do wonder that too. Yeah.
I mean, we did see the glimpse of the 10 hit combo.
Mm-hmm.
But But how do you do the Machinima Hurricane Kick? I forget what it's called.
Oh
Actually.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the spit.
Because it does not look like a smash attack.
Or yeah, or like a special move even. So
It might be a tilt. A really awkward.
Yeah, like if you just hold
tilting.
maybe if you hold like a forward tilt, for example, but you keep mashing A while you're holding forward, or maybe I don't know. Let me bring up the direct just to put it on the background. But
I'm bringing up the video evidence. Exhibit A.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
sir, we don't have. Sir, we don't have it right now. Why? Copyright. Ah.
I do, but we got okay. So we might as well talk about like the whole reveal, I guess, of Kazuya. I love the whole cinematic for this thing. It is so great because of like the jokes that were incorporated. I love Ganon's face, dude. It's like, oh, he's like, like.
I'm wondering for this reveal, like this is an artist like critique.
Uh-huh.
Did they not use because this the graphics they use is not what they used for Tekken 7. I wonder how this reveal would have looked if they used the engine they used for Tekken 7 graphics wise.
Right. I mean, I mean,
Namco, I guess, certain rights.
Right, yeah, because Namco has a big hand in the development of the game, so yeah.
But I mean, it would have been fun to see it.
Right. But I mean, it's cool to see like the other characters from other franchises being in sort of that Smash cinematic sort of style. So I think they did Kazuya like really good here, in my opinion. And then same with like Sephiroth and well, Sephiroth, was that by the same team, or was that actually done by the what do you call?
Where?
Like the Advent Children, like,
Well, I think the Advent Children team was just there to go like
direct it or something.
Yeah. Was in the art direction.
Yeah. But I like the get ready for the next battle thing, like the voice.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. That was a nice touch.
Mm-hmm. And you got the backdashing too. You got you got the spin kick right there, like you were mentioning.
I wonder how the shimmy's gonna work in this.
I know, right? Yeah. And then like, the this shot right here with King K. Rool is a reference to their the intro screen that they always do. Let me see. It's right after this, I think. Yeah, right there. That's so sick. Oh man. Right there. That's so cool. Such a cool like.
Okay, so now which fist is gonna connect first?
I know, right? I wonder. Big old boxing glove or privileged Mishima hitbox? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. But yeah, he got the crouch dash, and he has that uppercut too. And there's a spin kick, 10-hit combo.
Yeah, 10-hit combo.
That kills.
And when does it end?
Yeah.
It's like, that's the thing. It never ends.
It never ends. And then there's, oh my god, I love this part too because Baka played Captain Falcon, but now he's like pretty much like maining DK, surprisingly. And then I think Falcon will be like the secondary main or pocket. So this is like him throwing away like, I'm not gonna main you anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I like this shot too with Min. Like he just kicks off the arm and then throws fucking Marth like
be free
to your death.
No one likes you. It's like, oh.
And I believe this Devil Kazuya mechanic will probably be the same with Sephiroth's. Like when your rage activates or whatever in Smash, that will probably be win. Yeah.
It's either that or it's a combination of how Sephiroth's passive and what was it? Joker's passive.
Oh, like a meter.
Where
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. A meter or a percentage,
Yeah.
like you gain. Yeah, see, so
Yep. And then there's Heihachi in the background with that stage.
what are you doing in my house? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, hi, sir.
Oh, you got the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't mind us.
Mm-hmm. You got the command grab. The final smash looks cool. Very basic. Mm-hmm. The wind pose.
Oh, smell my armpits.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. And then like Tekken, dude. I'm actually really glad though that Tekken is now truly incorporated into Smash. I think it's fair, very fair, that because Tekken is like a big part of Namco, besides Pac-Man. So I feel like it's a very deserving pick, and I'm okay with that. As much as I wanted like something like Mortal Kombat to be in there, because I already thought that like Pac-Man was going to be the Namco representative, but I guess they felt like Namco was a little underrepresented in comparison to the other guest characters. Like, as we already have two for Final Fantasy, for example. You know, even though it should be like another character from another Square Enix franchise, but that's another debate, I guess. But here, really cool that they actually added Kazuya from Tekken.
I mean, we do have one more left,
Yup.
and it's gonna be John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. It is John Cena.
Where? I can't see him.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just the yellow square on the character screen.
No, it's just a hand doing this.
Yeah,
and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
yeah. Here they show like they like dumped a whole bunch of moves of his, but they don't like show the input, so we don't really know how to like.
Details at a later date.
Because even then, even Sakurai's team is like, how do we do this?
Yeah.
Video showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
It's like, sir, how do we? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. See right here, like they got a whole bunch of like stuff from Tekken. Sweep. Yep. Wind God Fist. I want to know how to do the crash dashing for sure. Oh, the crumple state? Mm-hmm. That spikes. Dan hit combo, yep.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
There you go, guys.
I'll talk about the
We
fight
won't tell you how to do it because we don't know how to do it either.
first, actually.
That'd be hilarious if that was like a line
Shown below.
that he said.
Please stay tuned.
So it's next week. Yeah, next week.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it is next week, not next week. Yeah. What time is it at? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sleep in on this one because it's what 7 a.m. for me. Yeah. I'll just wait till after.
Oh, fuck that! I ain't staying up.
Yeah.
I love playing Tekken, but I ain't gonna stay up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be like, I sleep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, very cool, very cool. That Kazuya made it in there. I actually thought he was not gonna make it in there because of the there's a meat costume of Heihachi for sure. You know, so I thought that was gonna be like the only time they get represented for Tekken. So I thought that was that, but yeah, there you go. So like you said, Zawa, there's only one character left. So it makes me wonder, like, are they actually going to like stick with a pattern here? Like, is it going to be half guest and half Nintendo characters, or are they going to break it and just add one more guest character in there?
Tracer from Overwatch.
Tracer from Overwatch.
If that happened, I don't know how many people will get pissed off on that.
Yeah, I don't like my if this was me, like maybe like what 3 or 4 years ago, then I would be happy. But right now, no, not exactly on my top 10 list to see for a guest character in Smash. And this is heavily implied that this is going to be the last one. So I think they're going to do more or most mostly guest characters. So as much as it would just be safe to say, oh yeah, like we're gonna see like a Pokemon, you know, a brand new Pokemon or something like that. You know, it could have been like Zeraora, for example, or whatever new Pokemon is out there. Hoopa, I don't know, for example. I think they're going to do a guest character, honestly, and if that's going to be Scorpion or someone else, like holy shit, man. If Minecraft Steve been in there, it's like the possibilities are up there. If it was Sora, I mean, I wouldn't be mad, you know, but I just wonder how people would feel about that. I'll
be just questioning existence at that point.
Mm-hmm. What about you? How do you feel like your sort of predictions or anything has changed when it comes to like, oh, who's gonna be the next character now that Kazuya has been announced? Or
I'm at that point. I don't care.
Right. Okay. So you're still at that point.
I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
I want to play the game. Come on, people.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Yeah. I do want to try him out just because it's Tekken. I like Tekken. You know, just to see how he feels.
Tekken.
Tekken, yeah, Tekken.
Holy shit, that gave me a aneurysm when she said that.
Tekken. What do you call? The music though. That's the other half I'm looking forward to too, because Kazuya's theme, I don't know. Anyway, Tekken, their music, man, slaps. So I really hope they pick like a lot of the music, including Antares, Moonlit Wilderness, like a Tekken 3 stuff, like all of them pretty much, you know, Tekken Tag. That would be sick. That would be pretty sick. But yeah, probably they're gonna be like a spread of like the old games, and then Tekken 3, and then a little bit of Tekken Tag, a little bit of Tekken 7, you know, for example.
Right, if we're gonna go like that, like what music we want in this game, I want hidden retreat.
That too. I want that so bad.
I want hidden retreat just out of nowhere. You're like in an intense fight, and all of a sudden that song pops up, and you're like, I can't wait.
Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Yo lady, ho.
You know, so you see sheeps out of nowhere, just comes out. It's like,
I should have been the stage, man. That was so cool, actually. But anyway,
I mean, you can recreate it. You just got to use that goat Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's actually a funny idea.
If they do put in hidden retreat, I'm gonna be like, yep, this is gonna be the lobby music. This is gonna be my stage music. You don't like it? Get the hell out.
Everything else except for hidden retreat.
Yep.
That's absolutely a great idea.
And then just watch everyone going like, do not go into this person's lobby. He plays hidden retreat.
Mm-hmm. As soon as they hear it,
they just leave.
Even though there's no sound effect, it's just boom, the Discord sign off sound.
It's like, I don't know why people are leaving. I'm waiting for them to fight.
I know, right?
So then, oh well.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think we definitely talked about plenty of Kazuya. Very cool. I love the jokes. You know, him just tossing the thing. You know, tossing the people into the volcano because that's what happened to both himself and his dad. So,
Wow, spoilers.
it's a meme at this point, dude. I think there's plenty of other big things that happen in Tekken, especially in 7.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Wow.
They threw each other in the volcano. Even fucking Heihachi threw him into space, and they still survived.
Well, technically they used a rocket, but yes. It's like, well,
Yeah, I love that. It's from I think it's from 5, right? So it's either 5 or Tekken 2 or Tag 2, excuse me. But that era of like the ending videos or whatever, this ending cinematics was just really funny to me, especially the Mishimas and the Kazuma or whatever with Jin and whatchamacall. Yeah, I think there's just the whole humor. It was just very, very, very hokey, as a certain someone would not like to use the word for. But anyway, I mean, personally, I'm a Jack 7 main or Jack in general, and if he was representing Tekken somehow, you know, that would have been it. That would have been it for me.
Sir, you're get down here. Get down.
I know I'm reaching. I know I'm reaching for the stars. I know I'm reaching for the stars, but that would have been so cool. Cause
Like, I saw you floating, so it's like,
yeah, you know, when I'm ascending to heaven, and you're like, no,
so you ain't worthy. It's like, you ain't worthy. Sit down.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's get through the other parts of Nintendo because that was like pretty much the best one. A lot of the indie stuff, a lot of the in-betweens, Super Monkey Ball, for example. This one I kind of want to talk about. Mario Superstars, or Mario Party Superstars. I don't like what they're doing here because this could have been easily DLC, you know, for the current Mario Party that's on the Switch. But they're calling it Mario Party Superstars, and they're selling it as a separate game for full price.
Yep. Nintendo at work.
Yeah. Like, it looks nice and all and stuff, and I'm pretty sure it has online online party mode or whatever. And they're bringing back the old maps from like the old Mario Party games, like N64.
Yeah,
for
they
example.
only said so. How many maps are in here? 5?
5.
Or is it
5.
just 5 total, right?
5.
That's gonna get old really quick.
In hilarious over-the-top minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest.
Oh, but you get 100 games, and then online play is supported.
All game
I mean, at least that's there.
with online play.
So good on them for kind of keeping that up.
Even if you're partying solo,
Wow,
you
that
can randomly match with other partygoers.
that CGI animation on Donkey Kong's ass.
Online with a blast in this all-star fun fest.
Are you really rewinding it now?
Online play.
Right there.
You're right. Yeah, you
Like,
got,
right there. It's like, huh.
you got that like crack and everything, dude. Like, what
I
the
know. I was like, wow, they really paid a lot of detail on that. Hurries. Start drawing.
I wonder who was the guy modeling that DK right there. I
Probably
see you.
the new intern.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
We see you.
You probably-
We know your target audience right there.
That person probably wants a brand new Donkey Kong country game or something like that on the
No.
Switch.
Randomly match with other partygoers
No.
worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game.
Well, that's kind of nice. You can save your progress and stuff, just in case something happens.
Stickers are also available to communicate with others.
They say that, but it's not gonna happen.
In Mario Party Superstars. launching on
It's time to party. That sound is so forced.
pre-orders
I know, right?
on Nintendo eShop.
It's like, you okay, sir? No, no, I'm not.
This, like I said, this easily could have been DLC for like half the price, but they just released it as a full game because they're Nintendo.
You think? Before we show this next trailer, I'd like
I
to say one
kind of despise that, but
we're working
I'll probably get it like later or,
on Metroid
you know, whenever there's like not much going on, whatever.
we previously announced.
Because that is also coming out in October, and I think October is like filled with like a bunch of games that I kind of do want.
But today, we'd like to
And then there's Metroid Dread,
entry in the Metroid franchise.
which was actually a pretty good surprise. I did not expect for a 2D Metroid game to come out at a time like this. So, did you have a comment about how you feel about it?
She's back.
I like the suit.
Go on.
I like the suit. And then there's that robot thing, which I don't know what the backstory is on that. Is it just like a new enemy or whatever?
No, it's Gladys from Portal.
Portal.
Okay, see that transformation, how it had to go like backwards to just go on it all fours.
Yeah.
To me, it was like a little waste of time of transformation.
Yeah. It just wanted to look cool.
Yeah, it's like I get it, but then when you look at it practically, it's like
Yeah.
someone in the programming.
Or in the art design department.
Yeah. So what? I wonder which studio it is, because it almost does look like Strider.
In a
Like the
way.
team from Strider.
Yeah, I didn't look into who is developing this exactly, but it might be in-house Nintendo. I don't know, or someone else. Let me look that up really quick. But meanwhile, the amiibos are selling out really quick.
Of course.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, and I love that. Get the booty, get the booty, get the booty.
let me rewind that real quick.
I was like, wow, someone in the cinematic
Yeah.
department really loves ass.
Yeah. Hey man, don't judge. I'm kidding.
It would have been more funny if it said target locked.
I know, right? new
I'd be like, wow.
new target found.
Target acquired.
New target acquired.
Pursuing. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is
Right.
a family console, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a family-friendly friggin' company. Guess not.
As the
And I also noticed that this Nintendo Direct didn't have
Metroid game,
Bowser in it. Mr. Doug Bowser.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Samus will
It's kind of weird.
It's scheduled to be released on October 8th. So it
Oh, okay, so it's
On that
Mercury Steam.
Amiibo figure
I never heard of this
Samus,
company.
the
Oh, and also Nintendo EPD,
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Entertainment Planning and Development. Okay.
These familiar franchises are back on
Is this the one with let me see. No, that Just Dance.
Get ready to get
Oh yeah, there's Kakarot for the Switch.
Dance game.
Dragon Ball. Mario Golf, we already know about that. I do want to get it though still.
Super Rush game
I don't
launches
know.
soon.
I think I'll buy Mario Golf
Here's
first
a quick
before
glimpse into each of the modes.
Mario Party.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Take your time to read the wind and terrain.
I mean, besides the fact that this game is coming out way before Party, but
Hit different
I'd rather get
shots
Golf than Party
under par.
because it looks actually really fun.
I call Bowser, but you
Of course
guys.
you would. I call Waluigi then.
But if there's gonna be DLC characters, which will be, hopefully.
Yeah. There's gonna be some stuff.
Battle golf.
If there's a Shy Guy, I'm calling Shy Guy.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
After win. Golf Adventure. Go from
Oh yeah, with your me character, which looks ridiculous, but all right.
golfing challenges that await.
That's illegal.
Free updates are planned for future release, including additional
That bank shot,
courses
though?
and playable characters.
I know, right? But
The
it'd be so
pre-release
funny to
demo
hit the window and it just breaks.
And then you just hear someone like, "Hey!"
in Mario Golf
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Nintendo Switch system, June 25th. Pre-orders
Oh yeah, Rosalina. That's another character I would pick.
ready for the ride of a lifetime?
No. I'm kidding.
In what context? sir?
Yeah, right.
It's like, in what context?
Yeah.
Be careful who you ask this question to.
As a rider in this RPG adventure, you'll
There's
escapes by riding
I've seen this game so much
companion.
over the past like months
Gather
or a couple
materials,
months.
honey and ore, then use them to craft items.
Like, is it that popular in Japan
But beware,
for this like little subgenre or
I
whatever?
don't know. I
Yeah.
never played the first one.
but
Yeah.
suddenly ambush you.
But if you're allowed to ride a Nergote, right?
Weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy monsters in turn-based battles.
I'm pretty sure you can. There's well, and then of course there's Zenogre getting his ass whooped
To new weapons and armor.
once again.
Hey, is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new monster.
Oh yeah, look,
Monsters can
retrieving an egg. That's fun.
Need more traveling, buddy?
Just like in the real game,
Join up with friends for co-op
or Rise at least.
in battles.
That's so weird. You race each other with the monsters.
Of an adventure. Monster
Take
Hunter
this
Stories
egg. Where did you get it
Stories
from? Don't
Source
ask
onto
questions.
Nintendo Switch
Yeah, right.
You can play the free demo on
Take my
your
son.
and
What?
carry over your
What?
save data to
Mhm.
the full game.
Oh yeah, and then a nice surprise was WarioWare for the Switch. Get it together, is what it's called. Wario.
Mario, Akayon, bitch.
My company. Check it out. You get to control me.
It's also kind of weird hearing Wario talking more than one sentence.
Look at me go.
Now that I realize,
I'm gonna fuck you up.
like Mario, like the Mario characters always had just nothing but like one-liners, you know.
Throw that stick thing. Not bad.
So even hearing like someone like Mario speaking more than
Nailed it.
4 words is like really weird to me. But that's just my little observation.
Forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time.
Same time. Ah.
Or else. Eh? Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you. The one watching this. Better get ready for some micro
But the mini games look nice for those who really like the WarioWare games.
WarioWare Get It Together game
Also coming out in
this
September.
on the Nintendo Switch system.
If this is online supported,
Pre-orders begin today
you know the netcode
and
are gonna be shit.
Yeah, I don't know how that would turn out.
What you just
You're gonna
saw
get like the
was
server tick, and you'll be like,
WarioWare.
"Fuck."
Get it
Mhm.
together. In the latest
Oh yeah, and of course there's Shin Megami Tensei, more of that, and I believe that's coming out later this year. Oh yeah, November of this year.
It's
And-
so funny. Nintendo actually, when they did the finger snap, they actually did this. It's like,
No, yeah. Oh shit.
children friendly, children friendly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's like, oh, sir.
Yeah.
Are you saying fuck off to your fans?
Demons using a command-based system, finding their weak point.
I'm guessing you can either play like a boy or girl.
What if I wanted to play like a dog or a cat?
Well, that's a different story.
Angels and demons reside.
Anyway, that's coming out later this year, so that's cool. I find it funny though, like the engine I think is the same from Tokyo Mirage, so that's why like the green, like you see like the green colors and like how like these like little shine, like the little symbols and stuff like that are very sort of familiar from Tokyo Mirage, for example. Another fun game, but Unfortunately, that kind of got the shafted during the Wii U days. Anyway, no, not good. That game is fun actually. And then there's Danganronpa again.
No.
Because
no one likes this games.
Anyway, yeah, because the director, I think, already left Spike Chunsoft, so they can only do this, like just re-release the same game over and over again on like different systems or like a different sort of name or whatever. And then in this case, I think they added a new minigame, which is just a board game.
Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate.
So I haven't played. I like kind of started on the first game. Oh no, not the first game. The second game. Sorry, Danganronpa 2. But I didn't really get too far because there's just a lot of reading. I know it's like a mystery game and all that stuff, but there's a lot of that. So I kind of just I'm on a hiatus with that for a long bit, I should say. Anyway, another sort of Wii U port is Fatal Frame. I actually played this game on Fatal Frame with Quiet from a very long time ago. When I say that, that's like what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago now?
20,000 years.
Yeah. It's okay. The novelty really sells from the gamepad, you know, the Wii U gamepad, because of you can hold it like a camera and you like scan for the ghosts and stuff like that, and like take pictures to do some damage. But I don't know how this would work on the Switch, you know, besides the handheld mode. Like, if you're just gonna play on home console mode, I think the novelty, at least for this game, will be like a lot less. But then again, like all the other Fatal Frame games, they don't really have like a big gimmick sort of thing going on besides just you can still take pictures and stuff of the ghosts to fight your way, but that's pretty much the gist of it, I guess, for Maiden of Blackwater. For those who missed out, now's your chance. There was Doom, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Oh yeah, and then there's this Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions. Mario and his friends will team up with the Rabbids,
which I think we already saw from the Ubisoft side of things.
Our heroes must stop a mysterious new evil.
Why?
Yeah, look at that Luma, dude. That ugly ass fucking Luma Rabbid.
Rosalina joins them.
And there's Rosalina. Can I just see Rosalina, please?
You know she's fake. She doesn't exist in this world.
Creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities.
Oh gosh.
With a little help from
That big old goofy face.
Who's that?
I've already seen fan art of that Rabbid.
This is gonna be
Like, people were really liking that Rabbid.
adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo Switch next
Why?
And then this one. When I saw this, I was like, oh shit, dude, really? I was so happy. I've been waiting for something like this to happen on the Switch.
It's more funny that I have more fun playing Advance Wars than Fire Emblem.
Yeah, yeah. Even though they're like pretty much archetype-wise the same thing.
Yep.
But I do like the new sprites. They're pretty good for what they are. But I wish there was like a classic mode or something like that. Just turn on the old sprites. That'd be so cool. But you know, I like the new graphics. It's cool for what it is. It's developed by Way Forward, so people from like Shantae and like
Memorable characters and
I forget what was the other game in mind, but
officers to victory.
Yeah, I was so happy when I saw this.
Advance Wars campaigns and Advance Wars 1+2.
And they have both of them in there. That's really cool. I really like Advance Wars 2.
Today on Nintendo eShop.
Because that's where I got my name from. My gamer tag.
All right. This next
Because there's a character named Hawk.
last announcement of the day.
I always pick them. He's hard to use because his meter is so big. Like, you gotta feel that thing like, ugh. But he's pretty strong. I don't know if he's like top tier or anything like that, but whatever. And then there's this Hyrule Warriors DLC, Wave 1 coming.
I'm just waiting for Wave 2 so we can see who's the DLC. Actually, I think right there we just seeing like what your first DLC character, maybe.
We see Zelda on the motorcycle. For this pack, at least.
I think if I jump back into this game, I won't remember how to fucking play it. Because there's like the dodge mechanics that
Oh.
she's like, I'm on a bike. Why do you have a bike? I don't know.
And then there's Mr. Alnuma coming in with some other news, like Skyward Sword, the Game & Watch Zelda system. But we get to see some teasers for Breath of the Wild 2.
No.
No. But yeah. Not a whole lot to see here other than her falling, but there are some new items or new weapons to have. And oh yeah, this part I was like, Skyward Sword 2?
When you walk away.
He's falling to the sea, right? So that doesn't count. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's got that like that gauntlet thing going on.
Yes, the God Hand.
God Hand, yeah, and then the Mega Blaster. He can go through the floor like Medio from My Hero Academia. The guy that looks like fucking
Plus
Lucas.
Ultra.
Yeah, plus Ultra. And I think this part was like a little weird because it was just so long, and I was just like, what? Even like Ender was just like, what the fuck was that? Like, why was it on the screen for so long? Like, I get it. Like, this part's supposed to be significant, I guess, but why end it on this? You know, I think this part was supposed to be where they showed the title, right? But they got, I guess they cut that out on purpose because they even said like, oh, we don't want to reveal the title because it might spoil things or whatever. So, okay, whatever. Any comments, Zawa, for this portion?
Nope.
No. Nope. Yeah, so it's coming out next year, so there is
You say that now, and then we hear the lovely word called delayed.
yeah. They're aiming for 2022. That is the big key word to take away from. So we don't even know if that's even like finalized, so don't hold your breath on it. Anyway, so yeah, besides Nintendo, I did want to mention a little bit of Tales of Rise. They did show that during Summer of Games Fest. So let me see. I think this was. I'll just type it out. Tales of Rise Summer. I'll just put like summer. Yeah. Right there.
Nope.
E12.
I don't know who's Peggy, but she's 12.
This looks really good. I really do. I really do like how it's been looking so far. Very, very crisp. Because they're using the Unreal Engine now.
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the
This guy looks cool. Yep.
Arjuna?
Yeah, right. Red-haired Arjuna. Is that you? She's hot. Yeah, this knight right here.
Oh, okay.
When I fight to protect.
Oh, okay.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
I don't like his voice. Well.
Well, everyone, I'm going home.
There's gonna be team attacks, which I think that's really cool.
He's a darkness.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm. This is Tannen's realm and it's ours, understand?
Understand?
No, I do not, sir.
Yeah.
Is it over? It's only just begun.
Yep, which is also coming out in September. So fuck. There's Broketember and then Broketober. There is definitely that. So that's cool. There's also a figure that's gonna come out with that. I think it's gonna be part of the collection, collector's edition.
No.
Why do you keep saying no?
That's no.
Oh, because you're gonna buy it. Okay, good, cool.
No. $500 minimum.
Flames. I see. Flames.
Looks pretty good. I like the face and stuff.
$12 minimum.
What if it was just a like a amiibo size? It's like tiny.
Well, that sounds like a problem for you guys.
You dying would have only slowed things down.
I mean, I'm not buying it, but
Interests just happened to overlap.
for the people who are getting the collector's edition.
I've seen enough hentai to know where those things are going, so I'm gonna go there. So angry.
Right.
Wait, the sword burns, so...
Look at the claim, the disclaimer on the bottom. It says, visual effects were used to convey dramatics. Figuring does not actually light up. You lied to me!
I was like, oh wow, that, that's gonna hurt your sales.
Yeah.
You're bad for the heart.
It was a waste.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The weight is 420.
Yeah, dude. 420 grams. The height is 18.8 centimeters. So it is what? 9 inches? 10 inches? Around there?
Oh.
Somewhere around there. Because it's 2.5 centimeters per inch, so take that as you will. Anywho, it's pretty cool. It does come with like, oh shoot. Let me put this back on and then, oops. Oh no.
Good job.
There we go. Oh wow. Let me
Good
do that frame by frame then. Oh, not yet. There we go. Collector's edition comes with what? Physical soundtrack, art book. Ooh, 64 pages. That's pretty cool. Figure, of course, only exclusive for this. Steelbook, and of course the game. All right, pretty basic.
It'd be so funny. It comes with all this. Oh shit, we forgot to put
What
in
that?
the game.
We got to put the game. Oh god.
Feel like, oh whoops.
Yeah. What was this one? Let me just check real quick. Oh yeah, yeah. So that was the thing for Arise. This is for, I believe. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's hold that for right. No, actually no. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about besides Nintendo that, you know, caught your eye? Like the Microsoft stuff and whatever? What about Halo?
Who?
They have a free-to-play multiplayer for Infinite. Halo Infinite.
Who?
Halo Infinite. Any comment? You lost faith in Halo?
Halo died for me at 3.
Ah, okay, okay.
Whatever came after that was just white noise.
Yeah, I believe that. A lot of people kind of feel like that for like 5 at least. I don't know about 4, but definitely 5 for sure. What else was there for Microsoft? Oh yeah, they revealed Starfield from Bethesda. Nothing on Elder Scrolls 6 just yet, of course. Anything else? Trying to do it but from memory, so that should tell you if I'm out. Yeah, it was memorable. Oh, not related to Microsoft, but what did you think of Elden Ring? Because I know that was like a big highlight for like a lot of people. So, how did you feel about it? Just from like the trailer and just looking at it and stuff. Your wallet.
Is it gonna be a full game or is it gonna be half a game? Since you know it is George R. R. Martin. You know how long he takes on writing.
Oh yeah.
So that's why when I saw it, it's like, wow, he's finished with chapter 1.
Elden Ring 2.
Elden Ring 1.5.
1.5. What if it's just page 1? And then page 2, 3, 4. Did you have anything about it though? Like the visuals? I'll put it on the background while you maybe gather your thoughts. Oops, Elden Rings. That's the sequel for it. No. It looks cool. I'll give it that much. George R. R. Martin.
The tarnished will soon return, guided by grace.
Yeah, all this looks really cool.
Once lost.
Not really into those type of action games myself, but I like watching other people play them,
The golden
especially my friends.
broken to its core.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, this looks really good. The boss designs look, you know, really match the part as well. Especially the dragon, like holy shit.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Sir, we don't speak that language here. We speak country.
And they will die in an unending curse.
He just grabs the lightning bolt and just throws it like Zeus. It's pretty cool.
To be born.
That dragon. That's the nameless queen, pretty much.
He's like, and stab.
Yeah.
Probably.
Playing as a lord. I command.
Them hands.
I command thee to kneel. No, you.
I'll definitely give him a lot of kudos for showing off like all gameplay, pretty much.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
Yeah, that was like the big reveal. This one's coming out in January, which is why I said, oh, is January gonna be the new Rush month? No, there's gonna be like several months that are gonna be.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that that release date.
Really?
I want to say March at least.
You think it's gonna get delayed?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, January 21st to be exact for next year. So, I mean, yeah, it seems like they've been working on it for a long time now. So,
and what's more funny is that as we were talking about Elden Ring and Tales of Arise, boyfriend just messaged me on Facebook saying that he wants the collector's edition for Arise, and if there's a collector edition for Elden Ring, and I'm like, that's why when you saw my wallet in my hand, I was like,
there it is.
I was like, there it is. To the viewers, don't date a gamer. We're expensive pieces of shit. You can date nerds. 'Cause we're kind of expensive, but we're not really expensive, except for this one, my cohort over here, with his boxes.
The Pokemon cards. Hey, come on, man. Bruh.
I mean, you're not gonna sell them unless you're gonna get the extra. Unless you have the extra ones, then you might.
The duplicates, yeah. I mean, maybe at some point when I'm like super old, it might be time for me to let those go and maybe sell them, if I even can. But you know, it's just but yeah, January, man. But what? There's like September, October. There's like some in November. December's like, whatever. So
I mean, to me, when a big game like this, usually I see it in like Q2 of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q2 sounds like that's safe.
Like March, yeah, March-ish, late February.
Because Q1 to me is like the dry spell, or for like indie games to come out, you know.
Usually, yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's been going on. Like, they're just kind of like breaking that sort of wall at this point. Like, yeah, who fuck cares about January? We'll just release it. People are home, you know.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing why I think they want to bring it out in January for those countries and other places that are still in lockdown. So.
Yeah.
So good on you. I cry now.
Yeah.
I cry now.
So yep, there's Elden Ring. That was like one of the really big ones overall. Besides, all the Nintendo stuff, pretty much.
Nintendo.
Square Enix was another dry one, unless you really want to count. Origins, Stranger of Paradise, I believe it's called. Well, let's get to some of the smaller stuff before. There was. Let me see. Was this one? Well, let's go through these just to... Oh yeah, so there is a number of things still. Yeah, Starfield, mentioned that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you have a quick comment about this one?
I like it. I just don't like Star-Lord's helmet.
His helmet?
Yeah, I don't like the helmet.
Hmm.
Like the way it looks. I guess it's because I'm so used to the MCU version of how not simple it is, but you know how pleasing to the eye it is.
Yeah.
This one looks like there's too much, if that makes sense.
Hold on just a second. My friend had a question. Anyway,
Slight intermission, kids.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, friend had a question.
Yeah, back to Guardians of Galaxies.
The Gardens of Galaxy. No, no.
The Garlic of Galaxies.
Yeah. Aesthetically, it looks mixed. I like Rocket, obviously, because he looks like Rocket. Groot looks pretty cool. Gamora is what it's supposed to look like from the comics, I guess, from what I'm hearing. But I'm not really familiar with the comics, so I can't really say much. Sorry, you were gonna say something?
Like everyone else is fine. I just don't like Star-Lord's helmet.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely muting this one. Anyway.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I love also when they were showing this, like at the bottom text is like some of the music were switched out.
Yeah.
I was like, what music did you have in place, and how 80s or 70s are you guys gonna get with the playlist?
They're pretty 80s and 70s. Well, more 80s, I think, but whatchamacallit? Yeah, there were two streams. One with music, one with less licensed music. So it was very odd to hear the no music stream, pretty much, because there were a lot of parts where it was like pretty silent besides the sound effects. So it's just kind of like funny.
I think it's the eyes of the
mask that
really just ticks me off,
mm-hmm.
or rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, I think the gameplay also is kind of basic. I was like really hoping that you can control the other heroes like fully. You can command them as Star-Lord, but you're pretty much only playing as Star-Lord, and you just kind of pew-pewing around. There is some hand-to-hand combat. But other than that, I don't know. It looks neat, but I'm for the most part gonna pass on it because there are other games I do rather get over this.
Yeah.
It runs pretty rough in some places too, because like during the stream there were like notable frame drops and stuff like that. But I think it's just in general the game is just all right. You know, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of cashing in on the whole MCU sort of hype still kind of thing. I hope it. I for the sake of people who are buying it, I do hope it's not like buggy or anything like that, like with what happened.
I
with, like,
hope this game isn't another rehash of Marvel Avengers.
Yeah, right.
Oops, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, they did talk about what the Wakanda part of the DLC as well as the rest of the DLC for Avengers. But yeah, this game is not going to be streamer friendly though. That's like also the other problem as well. Like absolutely not.
Try go back a little to the cover. Well, actually, like the full art. Look at that. Yeah. So.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, artist kicking in. I'm trying to find the focal point.
Mm-hmm.
So we use Star-Lord's eyes. Yep. Okay, now I can see the spiral.
Yeah. Also, Drax sounds off. Like I don't like how I don't like what they did with his voice. Like
I wonder if because there is a Guardians TV, the cartoon show. I wonder if they didn't even try to, like go ask them
to grab those.
Hey,
yeah,
those voice actors and actresses. It's like, hey, we're doing this. You want to reprise your role? No, okay.
Kind of same with Gamora. She kind of sounds like a sitcom, like mom, or like any other like modern female comedian. Like a lot of them, like she kind of has that voice, and I don't really like care for it all that much either. Rocket sounds fine. Groot.
Yeah, Rocket sounds fine.
Mm-hmm.
Groot. I don't know how you would screw up Groot.
Yeah, how you fuck up Groot, right? Especially with the fucking movie, right, being so popular. Star-Lord sounds like he's Star-Lord, right? I don't know about his face, it's kind of like whatever. But, pretty much like what you said, like the helmet, I guess, is what really set
things. I think
things.
it's the eyes. Like the eyes of the helmet. It has like those extra stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, not gonna go ahead and fully purchase it myself.
And there was a lot of purple in this.
Oh yeah, purple and like red and like magenta kind of,
Like I love those colors for like night and space settings, but I'm like, there's other colors. You realize that.
There was that
like
one.
The nights.
Yeah.
Yep.
And here, sorry to interrupt you, but was it here? Oh, I think it was during like the actual gameplay reveal. But anyway.
Yes, I don't like the eyes.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see the eyes now.
It looks stupid.
Okay. I like this right here kind of, cuz like the lip part or the mouth part is a bit of like
we can only see Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy World premiere trailer. It's like, there you go, sir.
oh man, it does that when I like put the mouse right there. It's so annoying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, when I just like sit the mouse cursor, it just like does it. Anyway, there's like a vaguely like Japanese like letter right there or character right there. It just says "su" if it's actually Japanese.
Okay, wait. Then I know Star-Lord only went to Earth once. Let's just say that once.
Yeah, once.
He wouldn't even know what the hell that symbol that
right
Japanese character would be.
Yeah, if it is a Japanese, I think it might have just been coincidence type of thing. But yeah. Either way, let's go through this. Oh yeah, so you said the Avatar game, that was like a complete like what? Why didn't it just come out during the actual like hype of Avatar? I guess it's because like the game at the time technology wasn't big enough or whatever. So their like sort of ambition / vision was too much for the technology at the time. So, but now with like, all these upgrades and updates over the years, I guess it is a good time. And I guess plus like the second Avatar movie is coming out at some point within this window, and it is being released for next year. So I guess it makes sense. But this was the last thing on Ubisoft, and yeah, honestly, it's just kind of like, for me, it's like kind of whatever, because the movie, first off, was like a ripoff of Pocahontas. I think that's like a pretty universal sort of rant that people like to go to. And while the game looks okay, I don't know, I just don't really care for Avatar all that much. What about you? I'll play this.
I like the movie Avatar, but with this game, it's like how many years too late?
Right. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people have been saying, or a good handful, I would say at least.
Like what this game should have done is, or should have been brought up, is when I guess the sequel comes out, and this game can be the tie-in to the sequel, whatever that.
I think that's what they're trying to aim for. I mean, what do you know when the sequel is coming out? Like the release year or whatever, at least. Is it next year? Or is it like 2023?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, with the Avatar movie series, it's like I don't know
if it's going to be a series, because it then like Cameron and like other people plan for like what's like 6 movies altogether or some shit. Like they were like going balls deep for some reason, what I've gathered. Okay, update. My friend got it. He got there was a joke that I kind of screenshotted to him, and he was just like, wait, explain. And I did explain. I was like, oh, now I get it. All right, so sorry about that little interruption. But this looks like this is going to be like what do you call it? It's gonna have like online mode. It's gonna have like 2 factions. You can pick either one. Pick some weapons or whatever, perks, that sort of thing. Possibly. Because otherwise, probably just a standalone open world game. Which, potentially could have been cool if it came out at the time. I mean, yeah, while admittedly it does look nice now, I feel like something like this should have come out like you said, like when the hype for this movie was like at its highest, But yeah, that's that for that part. That was like pretty much like a big announcement for Ubisoft, which didn't quite reach. There was Kazuya. We definitely talked about that. Halo. Halo.
Halo.
So yeah, pretty much the multiplayer is going to be free to play. I don't know how they're going to do the monetization, which I hope to God they are not going to be harsh. Although from what I've heard is that the battle pass is a little different, because usually, like say Apex, for example, right? You work on it. If you miss out, that battle pass is gone, like forever or whatever, right? For the most part, you missed out. But with this, even if the battle pass expires, you can still go back and work on it in a way. I think it might take a little longer, like they'll like scale the XP or whatever amount, from what I've been hearing or gathering. But you can go back and try to work on that said battle pass. So if that's how it works, I'll give him that. I do like that, especially for like other games that really do this as well. Call of Duty, Apex, so on and so forth. So I think that's a really cool way to cover, I guess, for people who don't have as much time, or they don't even have the chance to like really work on this battle pass, for example, and then they really want this helmet from this battle pass, but they missed out. So that's cool. Obviously you have to pay for the campaign if you want to experience the story, which I'll probably do, because I do like story in my shooters. So I'll probably go in with sorry. I'll probably go in with some gaps of my knowledge of Halo lore, but from what I can understand last time, or previously on Halo, Cortana is evil, and something happens, and then fucking shit gets turned on Master Chief, and then there's that new guy from Halo 5 for some reason, and in the end he dies or something like that. I don't know. It's a little rough on the edges for me, but yeah. But all I know is that Cortana turns evil, and then there's a new Cortana version, I guess. Which did you catch that, or of her design? Sorry, what?
No, I did not care.
Oh, you didn't. Oh yeah, because you said you lost faith after what, 3? Was it? Let's see, Mario Rabbids. We talked about that. This one was a little weird. This one was the one that finished off the Microsoft conference, which is Redfall. Now I know they, because of Bethesda, they tend to like end things on a new IP or whatever. Which, yeah, that's cool. But man, this one felt really weak. Because a lot of these games that have been announced at E3, there were a lot of like 4-player co-ops, games with hook shots. Like, holy shit, there's a lot of games with hook shots, especially with like Halo, Battlefield, which I do want to play. That was from Microsoft. It looks cool, but that one has a hook shot also. So it's like, all right. Yeah, and then there are other games with hook shots as well, I believe. There was Tiny Tina's Wonderland from Borderlands. That was also announced as a separate game, I believe, or at least revealed. Forza Horizon 5. Outer Worlds 2 exclusive for Xbox and PC. For Outer Worlds 2. That was announced. I liked the trailer. It was cute. It was like very self-aware, breaking the fourth wall. I don't know if you caught that one, Zawa.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rainbow Six, that was from Ubisoft. Rainbow Six Siege. There's a new like update for it. Sea of Thieves. Wow, I haven't heard that name in years.
So how much did they pay to Disney?
Right. For Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or what was the sales pitch for Disney to say yes to this project?
Yeah, kind of curious about that too, actually.
And then my other question is, what took them so long?
Yeah. It was quite long. I forget how when this game came out. It was like what, 17, 18-ish, right? So
3,000 years ago.
3,000 years ago. Long ago in a distant land. I was about to do like Aku.
We're not that old. It's like that. We're not that old.
Aku.
It's like Disney, the shape-shifting master of
darkness
of merchandising. Unspeakable. Consumer products. But a foolish indie developer wielding a magic game set forth with an offer.
Yep.
Before the time was spent, I tore open my wallet and flung them into the bank vault.
Oh man.
Like,
where my monetization is raw or law.
Now the fool seeks to return to the world and undo. Wait, why would you undo Disney money?
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to turn down Disney money, but anyway. So
it is hard, but if you do fuck up, Disney will blacklist you hard. Hey, writers of Game of Thrones, how you guys doing?
Unfortunate for that actress that played what was it from Mandalorian? She got the hard boot.
Yeah, she got the hard boot, but Disney, they have an image. I get that. That's why look at all the past Disney kid stars. Some of them are doing well,
Yes.
and some of them are not. I'm happy for like Hilary Duff. She moved on. She now lives in the UK and she's doing well up there with her kids.
Nice.
Raven's on The View. She's doing well. She had her series, Raven's Home. I don't know if it's still going.
Yeah.
Zach and Cody, or Dylan and Co's well, they're doing fine. They're hot. I mean, what? They got their masters.
Ah, okay.
And then one of them, I forget which one. It was in what was it? The Netflix show. It's pretty much Archie comics, but
Oh, okay.
Riverdale.
Rivendell.
He was Jughead from Riverdale, I think. Yep.
Oh shit.
Damn. He does look different. I never watched it yet, but this is Cole Sprout in that series.
I'll just check in on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Holy shit.
Like this was, I believe, like season 1 or 2.
Uh-huh.
And then the first one I showed you was like the final season. So I'm like, damn boy, you gonna make me feel things.
Second one's
Like, yeah,
loading.
Disney money.
Anyway, so there's a crossover with Pirates of the Caribbean, which I felt should have happened like sometime after Sea of Thieves, but I don't know. It's a little late, but good for people who are still playing it. But pretty sure this is only story mode though, so it's not really like.
Yeah, it looks like only story mode,
Yeah.
which I didn't think Sea of Thieves had a story mode.
Yeah, believe it or not, it does have a story mode, which apparently has had several like updates to that part. But when it comes to like the multiplayer stuff like that, it's still more or less the same. So I don't know how much of this actually does affect the multiplayer gameplay aspect of things. Yeah,
I want to say it's gonna affect it a little bit. So
like costumes, you know. Yeah.
Either costumes or like once in a while, because the game, like, it's open world, right?
Yes.
Or it's a sandbox game. That you can encounter like deep sea terrors and whatnot. So maybe because of pirates being there, you get to be chased by the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. It even has Davy Jones in there, so that's kind of cool. But again, it's like, yeah, it's a little like at this point, unfortunately,
It is, man.
Yeah.
But will it make me want to try it? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Some
not.
temptations will be played around with for some people, but I mean, I'll give it this: the actor that's playing Jack Sparrow is pretty good.
I think he's the one that Disney, calls upon to do like voice works
For
I think,
Kingdom Hearts, for example?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Neat. There was Contraband, Flight Simulator update. Contraband, yeah. Hades is coming to Xbox and PlayStation.
Hades.
Game Pass update. Far Cry 6 with the DLC of the villains, which I think is kind of cool. You get to play as Voss, Pagan, and Joseph Seed. Probably the least favorite one of the three. I have not played 3, so I can't really say how much I like Voss, but I understand that he's very popular. Pagan, yeah, he's pretty cool. I did play 4, so I like Pagan for what he was. Babylon's Fall. This one's a little weird because I'm not sure how it looks because of like the stream being rough. It does have 4-player co-op, like I kind of mentioned. A lot of games have 4-player co-op, And it does look interesting. It is from, you know, Platinum Games, so the action stuff will probably be fun. I don't know about the actual story direction or whatever, or the art direction, whatever you want to call it. But the voices and stuff like that were kind of funny. Like, there was this certain voice.
Oh, are you talking about like he almost kind of sounded like a really bad interpretation of Gipper Godfrey.
Kinda, yeah.
I know which part you're talking about.
Yeah.
'Cause I also was like, eh?
Yeah.
Built over 1,000 years, it was meant to.
And then there's the other voice that kind of sounds like Gandalf if he had like a something muffled over his mouth.
Tower of
or like a really old Swedish chef.
Eventually, the tower became.
I was looking forward to this game, but after they said it was like an online MMO-ish style game, I was like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. We'll see how I feel about it when it's about to come out.
Baby on Lon's Fall.
Baby. There we go. Let's find out.
Let's find out, everyone.
Everyone.
Put up your dukes. Let's get down to it. Hit them with your best shot.
This voice too, yeah. It was kind of funny.
Okay, the opera part is kind of throwing me off, but you would think it's more gothic, right?
For what little hope there may be.
Yes.
And then is everyone fucking Gilgamesh right now?
Right. Kind of reminiscent of Nier Automata.
Seen through the veil at last, have you?
Everyone's Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
We're all looking at these mongrels.
Of our subjective reality.
Oh, it is in Babylon, so maybe Gilgamesh makes an appearance.
Oh yeah, right.
And it is Fate's Gilgamesh.
Yeah. There's that weird like paint filter going on too. I'm not sure.
I don't like this filter.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Especially does not show up well on the stream, so I can't really say like if it looks completely good or bad.
But two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heaven above the
You
tower.
shall not pass.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like this one now before you.
He really sounds like old Gandalf.
Of both hope.
Baby Lon's Fale.
Fall. Whoa, Fale. Where does that come from?
The second L is actually an E.
Oh yeah, sure.
Fale. Babylon's Fale.
Babylon's Fall. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, there's Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Don't care. We're waiting for the other Diablo, number 4.
What the fuck was going on? Oh, it like automatically played the next video, which is weird. Sorry about that. So Diablo 2 Resurrected coming in September. Another September game. Riders Republic does look interesting. That was from Ubisoft. It's all about like the BMXing, like the snowboarding and all that stuff. It looks kind of fun. There's like a lot of people who can play it in one lobby, I guess. Like it's like 64 players at least. So it might be like chaotic in like a fun way. So I might consider this one, but we'll see later on. There's Rocksmith, and then I think that's it for this. Well, at least
You know what games I kind of miss?
Yo, what's up?
I miss the Rockstar and Guitar Hero games.
It's a very rare breed nowadays.
I mean, Rock Band.
Yeah, Rock Band, yeah.
Rock Band was so fun back in what was it, mid 2000, early 2000s?
Mid 2000s, yeah.
Freaking go to my cousin's house every other day, jam out.
The height of it was definitely during 06-ish or 05-ish, yeah. I think it was. Because I remember this was all during high school, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which was more funny. Sorry, guys, tangent time about Rock Band. My high school music teacher actually brought the system to class and said that if we can, and he made like a list of songs, and if we can perfect it, we don't need to take the final grade tests of that year.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to have perfect on all these stuff.
That's funny.
So I was like, holy shit. That's actually good to actually see if if your students actually have good coordinations. But the singing part, he said, was optional.
Right.
He just mainly focused on the guitar and the drum set. I miss that teacher. All right.
That is it on that part. There was Death Stranding. That was also announced during Summer of Games. Oh yeah, so they didn't even mention the Chaos thing. So, one of the most memey things that came out from this is the whole Chaos thing from the new Final Fantasy game, Origins, Stranger of Paradise, I believe it's called. I do want to bring
this, right?
What's up?
You played it, right? The demo.
Oh, I have not played the demo. I don't really play.
Okay, you didn't play it yet. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't really plan to play anyway. So, have you?
Same. No, just watching people play it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because it's definitely Garland from FF1, but they're trying to play it off that this event happened before the events of FF1, and I'm like, you can't do that.
I see.
FF1 is the starting point-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to kill Chaos. That's my mission.
But I have to defeat Chaos. Chaos.
I'm here to kill Chaos.
Looks like Chaos has been waiting for us.
It's like, I'm sorry, is that the only word you know how to say, sir?
Yeah.
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
I only know one thing.
So we have a fake Prompto,
Chaos,
a fake Gladiolus,
Mhm.
and Dante from DMC.
Blonde Dante, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of.
Mhm.
Without the finesse, he's just angry.
Angry Dante, yeah.
It's not a hope or a dream.
I only know one thing. Killing Chaos. And then the red crystal thing.
You sure Chaos is here?
Like the kill animations look cool and all, but the crystal thing is kind of like Afro was like, when we were watching it together, he kept saying like, oh, it's like DMCA, or not DMC, DMC, excuse me. DMCA. It's kind of like DMC because of the whole crystal thing going on.
You sure Chaos is here?
Yeah, we can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the Shrine of Chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
Yeah, it's got that Neo thing going on. This is Team Ninja.
This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
Yeah, see, that looked brutal, and then the crystal just kind of like, eh.
Never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
I mean, I'm kind of glad they chose Garland as the boss, because he is the harbinger for Chaos.
Uh-huh.
And he's almost looks like he's a mixture of his old look mixed with Dissidia's look and mixed with White Knight Chronicles. Who remembers that game, kids? He also looks like a Persona. I mean, a Phantasy Star Online villain.
Oh yeah.
No.
I am Chaos. Hi, Chaos. My name's Zawa.
This is a weird, like, sorry, editor coming out. Such a weird way to end the trailer too. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, something about him landing and then cut to the thing. It's not like, okay, he leaps. Oh, sorry, he leaps and then, you know, cut or flash, whatever, right? And then the title screen. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a like weird kind of like a little weaker way to end it.
Whee! Blink.
Boink. Or you know, or like fucking just have him clash swords with the main character, like, you know, like such a basic way to end these sort of trailers, but it's like, ugh, and then cut to this, like, ugh, so weird to me.
It's Garland.
Sorry, that was like my inner like video editor coming out. Kind of like you with the artist
I
thing.
understand. Like, I mean, I kind of understand their way of doing it because the logo is he is transforming into the logo. Because if you can try and sync it up to when it first appears, the logo, you know, it's the horns. That's why they're trying to sync it up.
Oh, okay.
Yes, see, you saw the glimpse of the face of Chaos, and then the full picture.
I kind of see it, but the execution could have been way better, honestly, to like really highlight the horns. Then, if you're really gonna do that, but I don't know. I just rather just do it the simple way. It's just, I don't know, jump and then cut, or clash blades, cut, or whatever, or transition. Excuse me, I shouldn't say cut. But
Or
anyway.
instead of like it was, you know, that kind of abrupt end, it should have just been, you know, him still sitting on the chair, and then he delivers his line, and then the screen, you know, transitions into
Or do it right after he delivers the line. And then like somehow line up the horns to do the thing, right? Like that would have worked.
Like go back.
Boom, like right there, right?
Yeah, right there where he was like about to jump. That's where you cut to title card.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, like right there too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like right, like as he's jumping, or like right after he, like somewhere in this point too. Like that could have been a good way to transition.
I go back to where he's sitting down. I just sitting down, like getting punched in that face. Or actually, like right there, you see how the red, or okay, that's one point that they could have used. But you saw how the red aura, that's where you could maybe.
Yeah, somewhere there too. Could have worked too. Yeah.
So we had like three there. One, we have this point of reference to just wait till he delivers his line and then fade into title screen or logo screen.
Yeah.
The frame right before he jumps.
Yeah.
These wore such splendid armor with a helmet that was.
I will step on this tile really hard.
Yeah.
No. I become chaos.
Yeah, see, I am chaos, and then right there, title.
Yeah.
I become chaos.
Watashi wa chaos. He's like, oh.
Whatever chaos.
Watashi tashi wa. It's like,
Watashi what? What?
It's like, what do you mean we are chaos? I'm not chaos.
Chaos. Anyway.
Or his Japanese voice thing. It's like the Ojo-sama.
Oh god. Yeah.
It's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Kill him now.
Yeah.
Terrifying to behold.
Alright, one more time.
No. I become chaos.
Yeah.
I touched my chest.
Yeah.
Really sexually.
Yeah. Very like this.
It's like I touch it really sexually. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's also coming out next year. The demo did come out, like you just mentioned.
And that demo had a lot of problems.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up too. Like, Apparently, there's a lot of
I
problems.
was laughing at it.
Mm-hmm. Like, Jesus Christ. What's going on there? Team Ninja slash Square Enix. That's a good way to start off this this little saga known as Origins. Or Origin, excuse me.
To make sure your game, you know, shits on itself. You do this.
Mm-hmm. Or there will be chaos. Pretty much.
There will be chaos. Oh, so that's your safe word.
Look at the dislike ratio. Oh my gosh, the dislike.
The ratio, yeah.
It's like,
I can understand.
Mm-hmm. Pretty 50-50, but more on the negative, which I understand. Let me see the comments for a little bit. I'm starting to suspect this guy wants to kill Chaos.
No. There was another one. It was on Twitter. It's like, I don't know who Chaos is, but he sounds like an asshole.
Yeah. Chaos lives the Chaos lives rent free in this dude's head. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and then the fucking character design on the dude. I don't know what's up with it because he's just wearing a fucking t-shirt. Like, look at this.
Everyone else is armor, and he's just like the average Joe.
Yeah, like it's like the one dude that doesn't cosplay amongst the friends that do cosplay, but hangs out anyway. But he's, I guess here in this case, he still has a big sword somehow. So cosplaying him is gonna be like really easy if you really want to do it. It's so weird too. Like even just like this thing, like I don't know what's up with that. Like the bottom part of the shirt. Like I don't know what's going on in Nomura's head, but when it comes to the main character, everyone else is fine.
Well, Nomura said, "Oh, I wanted to make a game surrounding a very angry protagonist." It's like, well,
right, yeah, there was a statement about that, yeah. Which
again, what pissed me off was like, Nomura, I thought we agreed you're not going to touch any projects except for 7. What are you doing?
There, I think I had it somewhere. Was it this one? Oh, this was something else, but I'll leave that on there for a little bit. I forgot where it was exactly. Anyway, yeah, but you pretty much summed it up. Like he summarized the game as an angry man going after chaos. It's like, all right. Oh, there it is. Was it the first part? Oh yeah, story of an angry man. There it is. There's a statement right there from Nomura himself. Let me see. While it may take some time before the game is complete, the battle system is heavily linked to the story that incorporates a lot of bloodshed. I hope you give it a shot. So, story of an angry man. Yeah, we can definitely see that. I only know one thing, and that is to kill chaos. Anyway, I think that's the gist of things. If we leave out some things, sorry about that, but that's all the major stuff that really happened during E3, so. And then, yeah, Advanced Wars, really happy about that. But oh yeah, so, almost forgot, sorry about that. There, when it comes to Final Fantasy, the older games are coming out too, as like remasters, pixel remasters. But they're only coming on Steam and mobile, for some reason. Not, Switch, PlayStation, or, whatever, right? So there's also some people that were angry about that. Which, yeah, sucks. Like, I don't know why they didn't release it for, like, the Switch of all things, right? So, even PlayStation, like, I don't understand that. Like, what the fuck's going on? Any comment about that?
It should have been on the fucking Switch.
Yeah, like what the hell? I don't understand that.
These games aren't that big when you think about it.
No. It's perfect for the Switch. And yet,
like, I see them all, like, if you bundle them up.
Yeah.
Roughly what? 35 at most? Price tag?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be like the big updated graphics like 4 got.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like the one straight from the DS era.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't have big brain like Square right now.
Yeah. Nor a big wallet either, so, you know, money talks. Unfortunately. Anyway, that's very unfortunate for those who were looking forward to having it on the console, but now only on Steam and mobile. But hey, everyone has phones, right? Anyway. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the most part for E3. To sum it up for me, for my thoughts, I thought I'm glad to see it happen, but the announcements overall were very lopsided. Really, Nintendo obviously won it because of, like, you know, they announced a good amount of titles, a good variety of titles, like the classics, and then you have like Metroid, Kazuya for Smash, you know, and then they even teased Breath of the Wild 2, which, you know, that's the hype game right now. It's like new and stuff like that. There's some things that were cool from Microsoft, like Battlefield and whatever, right? I'm willing to give Halo multiplayer a try because it's free to play, because I never played any other Halo multiplayer really. So I'll give that one a shot. Although funny enough, that does have a grappling hook. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you mentioned it earlier, like a lot of stuff felt very scattered, and even then, like they didn't even like announce anything cool other than the ones we already know. So very lopsided, very mixed, but you know, whatever, Nintendo won it, but that's not really saying much. I feel, unless you want to compare it to like Microsoft and Nintendo, then okay, that's fine. But as a whole, it's like, all right, well, pretty mixed in my opinion, but I'm still happy to see it happen. So that's my whole take on it. What about you?
I have nothing.
You have nothing.
Yeah, so I have nothing.
Alrighty. We'll see for next year. You know, I do like to look forward to it. Will it be online only, or will it be in person? We'll see. Anyway, let's get to the other news now. It's been an hour or 2 hours actually. So, meanwhile, yes, Bayonetta has not been announced further. And there's been some, you know, little talk about the director. There's been some talk about the director, kind of looking at the tweets and stuff like that, or just like responses from other people. And then, you know, someone summed it up kind of nicely. Kamiya understands that people want to see info about Bayonetta 3, but doesn't like it when others assume that the development has stopped or that the game has been delayed. So, yeah, you know, it's a sign that it's obviously being still worked on. It's just that, you know, just because they're being silent about it, you know, people just assume something's going on with it. That's being delayed or canceled or not being developed further for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, that's the update on Bayonetta. Next bit of news, unfortunate, but well, I guess how you look at it. EA has been hit by a cyber attack. Hackers took a good amount of data, including source codes and tools. I just hope to God that they did not take any info from the employees. That's like what sucks if that's the case. But it seems for the most part it was only game source codes and the tools, I guess. that are part of the development cycle. No, yeah, no, especially for like games like FIFA, for example. So it looks like, you know, this hacker or this person might have been really mad at what they're doing with the games like FIFA, for example, like, you know, the whole like monetization, microtransactions and all that stuff. So probably get the picture. So this person went out their way to, you know, steal, I guess, supposedly almost 800 gigs of data to, like, you know, really sell a message, I guess. Even says right here, there is believed to be no risk of player privacy. EA has also improved its security since the incident and is now working with law enforcement and other experts as a part of an ongoing criminal investigation. Yeah, so I mean, gee, I wonder why this person went out their way to do this on you, EA. You know, stealing an engine that's you know, specifically made for games like FIFA, for example. You know. So, if you don't have any further comment about that, we can definitely move on.
All I kind of like see is like just one attack after another, cyber attacking. So it's like,
right, because we had one or the previous major one, I guess you can say, is the CD Projekt Red one. So that's unfortunate, but you know, with EA, it's like it seems like for the most part, employee data and also player data has not been breached or tampered with. So we're okay for the most part, because I have something about EA, you know, with Battlefield and shit. So, but yeah, I think we don't need to worry about that for the most part. So it seems like, you know, the comments are going to be like, yeah, EA deserved it, blah, blah, blah. So I guess it is what it is. There was a statement from Microsoft. They want to clarify things, I guess, that they are going to make new consoles in the future, like whenever the time comes, of course. Cloud is key to our hardware and Game Pass roadmaps, but no one should think we're slowing down on our core console engineering. In fact, we're accelerating it. So,
sorry, when you just said cloud, I was like, Fantasy Cloud?
Yeah, right.
He's the key?
He is the key. Oh, is he gonna be Xbox exclusive? Are they gonna buy Square Enix out? Oh, that'd be kind of funny, actually.
Sir, you're going up in space if you come down here. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to tie like some weights onto your ankles. You're flying too much today.
I'm reaching for the stars, baby.
I know, it's like, let me go be with my people. It's like,
Alrighty. So, this one is unfortunate for a big community within gaming. So, Kiryu Coco, a VTuber who speaks a prominent amount of English. So, she kind of like act as like the gateway for English speaking VTubers in a way. And she's been very popular amongst the VTubers. Right, so it came with very unfortunate news that she is graduating, quote unquote, which graduating is just another word for people departing or leaving. So she didn't really disclose anything about why specifically, but if you look into what has happened with Coco, apparently there was a thing with her showing the analytics, right? And there was data, her analytics of like YouTube, for example. And then she I guess Taiwan showed up, right? And then there was the whole thing about, oh, Taiwan's not a country or it is a country, you know, that sort of debate going on still. So are you aware about that at least a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can stop there and continue.
Yeah. So that unfortunately did play a part of why she's leaving in a way. at least what I believe, because she seems like she's getting harassed by the Chinese fans or Chinese people and stuff like that, or within that Asia region. So I'm guessing that she's been getting a lot of like hate mail or just shit from that part, right? Unfortunately, because of that whole sort of incident surrounding it. But otherwise, really, I can't really say what's like the main reason for her leaving. Maybe like just like what's been going on with the contracts of VTubers, right? Because they're under like a company, right? So especially HoloLive, which is like the major company that have these VTubers stream under their sort of name or in contract and agreement. Think of it as like an idol group, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. Pretty much that's kind of like what it is, but with, you know, anime avatars on screen while they're playing a video game in the background, right? So yeah. I'm not really big on the whole VTuber thing myself. I've watched a little bit with like, you know, several of my friends. That's like my only sort of exposure to it. It's funny, it's cute, you know, whatever, but, you know, not really for me. I don't really spend too much on it, but what I can understand, Kiryu Coco is very big within that community. So I guess it was worth mentioning of it, at least to some extent, because it is relating to gaming. Again, she is a big part because, you know, the English speaking thing, and kind of really opened that sort of gateway for like the Western audiences and stuff like that, really. Although, you know, a lot of Westerners do watch the Japanese VTubers like already, so having a English speaking VTuber on top of speaking Japanese too. From what I can understand, this person actually grew up in Georgia before she moved or is stationed in Japan or whatever, right? I don't know what the full story is. Anyway, Japanese person, grew up in Georgia, and so she speaks bilingually on her streams. And then yeah, so here we are. She came out with a short stream announcing her departure. So I don't know what's next for her. I don't know if she is going to just stay quiet for the rest of the days, or she'll have something else going on. You know, at least for the actor or actress behind Kiryu Coco. So, but you know, it is sad to see. I guess I can sympathize for the people who really like Coco, because I know one of the boys in the Discord really follow the VTuber stuff, or two, I should say, and all of them. Everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Gary Cole. Gary Coleman.
I was like, whoa. Gary Coleman saying that line, that's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. Anywho. It is sad to see. I can sympathize, and it seems like it would be pretty different without her. You know, we're gonna reach that point. So, do you have any comment about the whole like just VTuber thing in general, and like just, I don't know how familiar you are with VTubers in general?
I cannot really say what's the word? I can't give my opinion because I don't understand the VTubing, so we'll just leave it there. Because again, I don't want to step on every anyone's toes.
Right. Yeah. So it's been spreading across like other stuff too. A lot of artists do it on Twitch, or just VTubers in general. Like you know, it's becoming more a general thing, and so a lot of people use that sort of idea to hide their face, and then have like an appealing, you know, anime character, you know, kind of moving around the screen via live 2D and like rigging and stuff like that, which is kind of neat on its own thing. But so, you know, it's a kind of a genius thing to kind of, if you want to like hide your face, but at the same time you kind of like want to make it a little interesting, you know. So you know, what's the next best thing? Oh yeah, have a fucking anime character, because anime is very popular, you know, right now. It's the newest, hottest thing, whatever. So use that to your advantage, and yeah, so that's why it's been very popular, you know. A lot. It's a very deep rabbit hole, I guess you can say. But either way, you know, best wishes to Coco. I hope you can find something for yourself in the future, while, you know, perhaps not stepping on people's toes or anything like that, unintentionally too, because that's what kind of happened with the whole Taiwan thing, unfortunately. So yeah, best luck to you and all that stuff, and hope you can have a quiet little break. Definitely. I can imagine like how exhausting it can be for VTubing, because of like you have to like act for like what, 8 hours or whatever. You know what I mean? 8 hours at a time. How long it, you know, how and combine that with how often you have to stream, you know, in a way, because you get paid for it and you're under a contract. So I can imagine how tiresome it can be for, well, those VTubers and such, and dealing with people in the chat. And especially when you're outside the live stream, like how do you deal with that, you know?
Yeah.
That's a whole I gladly would ignore. But anyway. Let's move on.
We don't open that.
Yeah, we don't open that door. That Pandora's box, if you will. All right, so
I'll do it.
Oh gosh. Moving on to the last bit of news for the frontline little thing. Cyberpunk is actually making a comeback, it seems like. Because it just popped up in the PlayStation Store. And in fact, it did, according to IGN. Right there.
Okay.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, it's like, okay.
Yeah. There you go. Funny you mentioned.
That wasn't planned, right?
Yeah, that was not planned at all.
I just looked down and I was like, oh, look.
Yeah. Gary Coleman. Thank you, Gary. Anyway.
Everyone.
Who didn't ask for this? Anyway. So, Cyberpunk 2077 is returning to the PlayStation Store on June 21st. So that's like what, 4 days away from as we record this.
It's kind of poetic that the would you call this as an ad?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. It's kind of poetic with how they use this ad to show that it's quote unquote rising from the heap of scrap metal
yeah
it was left in. So it's kind of poetic.
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you, graphic arts, for teaching me how to look at things in another way.
Yeah.
I get
perspective.
I
You
know. I learned.
Yeah. So after it was pulled back from December, I believe that was during like the height of the whole situation. Let's just.
Hi.
Oh, the cat.
Jesus Christ! I forgot you were in here. Hi.
She is eyeballing you, dude.
Do you have something to say about Cyberpunk? Like, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what this means. I don't know if they're like gonna have like a big update anytime soon after they put it back into the store, but okay. I mean, that's all I can say. Like, all right, let's see how it goes. You know, give it a whirl. That also means these sales are gonna definitely go up for sure because people want to buy it. Especially on the place.
It's pretty much round two.
Round two.
Get ready.
Fight. Yeah.
I know, get ready, fight, and they lose again. It's like, oh.
They like trip on their own like back or face, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they trip at the finish line.
Yeah. Not even, they just trip at the start line.
Ouch. That bad. That bad? That bad.
Hey man, this is coming from someone who did play the game from start to finish.
I mean, you played it on the PS.
No, PC. I played it on PC.
You played it on the PSC,
the PSC, yeah, PSC 5, the PC 5. Yeah. I mean, I hope it goes well. I mean, of course. Just will it happen? I don't know. We'll have to see. I can't say. But yeah, I guess this is the time now. So we will see about the Cyberpunks that will get hopefully updated since it's coming back to the store. Maybe Sony's like, all right, I like what I'm seeing with the updates. Let's put it back in the store.
No, they're not. They're not happy. They're like, I guess.
Anyway, let's move on to fighting game stuff now. So besides, Kazuya, that whole thing that was announced, that was really cool. But there was other things that was announced, I think around or before E3. So we're back on KOF again. And so with that, we had a new character announced, silhouette and everything. So we know who it is at this point, but from this silhouette though, it looked like, to me, it looked like this, like having their hand over the head like that, like, and then the arms like on the side. But so I just didn't think it was like completely different. But I don't know. What did you think? If you saw the silhouette, like, would you think the same?
It's Onohana.
Onohana.
From Bleach.
Anyway.
It's like the fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Luong from 14. I think she was new for 14. I want to say. This was the sprite for 14, or artwork from 14.
Okay, I don't go back to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I thought that was her skin rippling, and I was like, ew.
No, it's like a window. It's like a little.
Yeah, it's the mesh, right? Like
yeah, it's a mesh.
The white mesh. Okay.
It's like like pantyhose type of material.
Yeah, I was like, ew, what the fuck is wrong with her skin? Oh.
Yeah. That was one of the things too, because like 14 kind of failed to like convey that detail. So it looks like either she's wearing nothing there and it's just like a bare cleavage,
wearing nothing at all,
or bare cleavage, or something's wrong with her skin. But that's not the case. They definitely did some changes that were beneficial for Luong.
Yeah, it was really, really needed.
Yes. And it's weird. She is still the most recent character announced, because there's supposed to be one for yesterday, but I guess they didn't really say anything. So I guess they're starting to slow down the character announcements. So I think that means we're reaching to maybe more towards the end for base roster. But yeah, this is Luong. Take a look at it real quick here. This is just a minute. A lot of kicking, and she's talking to Shermie. Funny enough.
You wanna eat out? Oh yes, let's eat out.
Oh god. Yeah. What do you mean?
It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah. A lot of kicking for sure.
Her leg muscles must be tired.
Right.
Unless she has like the goddess legs that is Chun-Li.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm trying to put like real life physics into her kicks.
Yeah.
Like how much momentum and power do you have to catch the person in the air and bring them down with your legs?
Yeah,
Here
right.
it comes.
And that was quite the shot there at the end.
KOF15.
Yep.
You are not a virgin anymore. It's like, what?
Yeah. So anyway, there's actually quite a bit of changes to her. First off, her stocking or leggings have been changed. I think it's like dark brown now. I think she wasn't wearing leggings, but let me bring up the a comparison, if you will. Let's see. I think there was like a comparison video somewhere, but let me see. Hold on. Oops. Did it just reload? Oh, okay. Let's find a video to really quickly compare her.
No.
All right. There we go. I think it's the same person that's been doing this for the entire time.
Oh, 5,000 years. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, so like if you see like right here too, it's much more obvious that she has like a mesh thing, or it's like darker here around her chest, so it's not like, you know, it's just more obvious that way. See, you can, like, you know how you kind of see how like in 14, look closely,
It's
her
flat. Like her colors is flat.
Yeah. Yeah, because like her skin color is like paler. She got more rich skin right there. And different camera angles.
Jesus Christ, you could see her.
Yeah, her undergarments, her underwear. Yeah, like you kind of see here for 14, but not really, just because of the way the graphics are. But here, yeah, you kind of like get the message, right? A little better. Yeah, her leggings look better too. Like it's got the better like shine or sheen or whatever, highlights. Oh yeah, so this part too, I think this is a really good comparison as well. Let me try to see if I can get a good frame of it. Yeah, like her eyes look different.
Jesus
like,
Christ, what's with that face? She's like,
yeah. She kind of just looks dead, like right here. And then yeah.
Squidward before, Squidward after.
Yeah, kind of like that. She got that on the right. She got that kind of like that dead look on her eyes, and then on the left, 15 is like Jesus. And then yeah, same super, and then God, that freaking that wind pose. But they cut off the ending for maybe it's just for the trailer, but in 14 there's a little more to her super, like you can kind of see see her in a different angle, and my gosh. That's all I can say. All right, there's the slow down part. So all this stuff. Let's see. But yeah, either way though, Clark, I think we can say Clark died happy. You know, because no, I'm kidding. With his neck snap and everything. Man, that leg whip just boosh. How much muscle does that take, right? There we go. Yeah. Interesting angle right there for 14. It's kind of just like kind of somber and sad-ish.
Like, I can't believe I gotta fight this bitch.
Yeah, I know, right? And then on 15 is like really happy, you know.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna snap your
Two
neck.
different personalities.
Right.
On the same coin.
It's like that. It's like that meme with that actor with Hank, you know, and then he's got that like happy, like the smiling face, and then he's got the really like that anger, like angry, like dark face from Breaking Bad. I forget the actor's name, but yeah, he goes by, or he played as Hank. That meme is pretty funny. So yep, vast improvement. Good job on that. Especially the face. I think that's like the most important thing to take away from. So yeah, pretty cool. I think there was the artist's notes from Mr. Nakata himself. Oh, come on. For Luong, it says her first appearance was in 14. Now she's back for seconds. Those legs that go on for days puts her in the top spot as far as female fighters are concerned. Keep your distance though, unless you want to be eating dinner through a straw. Yep, so that's the note from Mr. Nakata from himself.
I love these illustrations.
Yeah, they look really cool. Kind of do miss it as like a, you know, official artwork type of thing. So yep, that is that. Meanwhile, June has been very busy because, you know, GG Strive has come out.
Yep, June. What do people call it? The Junepocalypse or something?
Junepocalypse, yeah. It was definitely Junepocalypse, man. But Guilty Gear Strive has reached a shipment of 300,000 units worldwide, so that's actually pretty cool. Now that doesn't equal the sales, sure, but having to ship out that many units does mean something, which still means it's what was it, like? It was like 6 times the amount or something like that in comparison to Exert or whatever. So good on Arxis for doing good work so far. I have been playing Strive with friends, and the big takeaway from it so far is that I think it's a fun fighting game with the biggest problem being the lobby system. Like, holy shit, that thing is trash. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, is there no way to have like a private session, or
you can?
You have to share it.
No, you can. It's just the problem is that you're gonna like be teleporting all over the place. Is the thing. The net, like the online, like for some reason the net code doesn't work well when you're in the lobby. Well, when you're actually fighting, that's you know where it shines. But when you're like just trying to sit there and do something, it's just you're just like teleporting everywhere, man. So I think what we do usually is just do the park, and for the most part it's been okay. I mean, there's no one that really bothers us or anything like that, so that's fine. But with that said though, I've only played the online portion of things. I haven't like dealt with the story just yet. I just finished Revelator, story, so I just need to finish up like the after story ending and stuff like that. So I'll get those out of the way, and then I'll actually dive into the story mode for Strive, which I do expect it's gonna be like the same format, like just a lot of talking and not really, you know, you just kind of sit there like like you're watching a movie, or an anime, I should say. But yeah, congrats on Arxis for doing great work. Hopefully, improvements are going to be had soon. This is only like what, a week now, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more updates to come, more fixes and such. It does suck though, because you know the game has been delayed, right? And you would think like ideally the issues would have been ironed out by now, but you know, they're still being worked on.
Well,
but, yeah,
I'll have my chance tomorrow when I download the game.
Yeah, you'll see how the lobbies work. It's something, man.
Well, I'm gonna have to learn combo or the gameplay first. It's been a hot millennia since I played Guilty Gear.
Try not to think of it too much as like previous Gear or Guilty Gear games. Try to think of it as just like a brand new game. So, luckily I didn't play too much Exert to like have that like mentality like, oh, it's gonna play like the Exert or whatever.
The only thing I need to remember is how to freaking do Roman cancels and stuff. That's it.
Oh yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah. There's like different Roman cancels, like the yellow one, blue one, red one, or whatever. But you'll get it.
And then I need to learn how to do that time thingy, where you burst and there's a counter on the opponent.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's the Roman cancel when you do it on the opponent coming in. So
yeah.
Pretty much you can only have one burst, so keep that in mind, because the meter for that builds really slowly.
Yeah.
So make it count. So yeah, very cool stuff. Obviously the game looks great, graphics wise. Feels good to hit them buttons as a Potemkin main for right now. I do want to mess around with Leo, and then of course you know, kind of return to my old main, which is May, which I have been hearing things about her. You know, she's kind of like the gatekeeper sort of thing, like the noob killer pretty much for right now. She's hard to fight against though, admittedly, because Josh used her for quite a bit, and her anger is very oppressive. Like as soon as it starts she starts the attack, her anger is active. So anytime that anger touches you, you get hit. Pretty much. That's kind of how it feels.
You forget that her anger is her hitbox is actually the entire screen.
Yeah, some ways, yeah. At least Potemkin can kind of deal with it, but his buttons are slow for the most part. So he's gonna have to deal with that. I mean, he's slow in general, sure, but his buttons are still far, but slow. So try to be careful. But sometimes I just throw out random buttons, and I get punished for it. So that's just how that's the smell of the game, pretty much.
That game must smell bad then.
Well, it smells like smoke, gunpowder, and fire. It's for me, because you know, Potemkin.
And dolphins.
And dolphins. A lot of fish. Fish and mammals.
That's a lot of fish.
You know, fish and mammals, yeah. Sea mammals. And whales.
No.
There's a lot of whales. No, I'm kidding. A lot of dolphins for the most part. I mean, sometimes there's whales, but yeah. Dolphins, yeah. There's a way to stop the dolphins, but you have to be careful, though. Anyway. That's, yeah, the gist of it for Guilty Gear for right now. Fun game. It's, I would say it's simplified, because, you know, there's, like, the whole thing where, like, oh, it's not Guilty Gear because it's super simplified, I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, alright, well. I like it for the most part. There's, like, not much for me as much to, like, try to learn, but there's still like cool things you can do in this Guilty Gear, for example. With like Potemkin, I've been trying to do a Kara Mega Fist, the backwards version. So because what it does is, you know, the backwards Mega Fist is at safe on block or advantageous, I think even. So the Kara backwards Mega Fist allows you to move forward even though it's backwards, if that makes sense, because what you're doing is increasing, or you're using the momentum of forward K, which is like the shoulder charge. You probably you might see it, but you're using the momentum of that, but you're inputting the special for the backwards Mega Fist. So you have to plink. So you kind of like have to plink it. It's kind of hard to explain right now, but you plink the kick and the punch as you do the whole input. So it's almost like a half circle forward, but you're starting from the bottom, like the very bottom, and then you do a backward fireball, and you just hit forward, and then you plink kick to punch as you hit forward. It will make sense once you like actually start doing it and start practicing in the lab. But what it does, again, is move your backwards Mega Fist forward so that you're advantageous if your opponent blocks it. Because if you do just a regular forward Mega Fist, you're negative. So they can punish you. So that's why you want to, you know, if you want to do like if you want to get more into the game as Potemkin, you do the Kara backward Mega Fist. But I'm okay with just doing Kara Potemkin Buster, because that kind of increases his range and stuff like that of the grab, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, but the point I'm trying to get at is that the Roman canceling with different characters can like do different things, and you can like find like some cool things if you like lab for a long time, or just play the game for a long time. You start to like figure out stuff, even for a game that's supposed to be dumbed down in a way for new audiences. So there are definitely going to be plenty of cool discoveries throughout its lifetime. So I do look forward to all the Twitter clips and stuff like that for Potemkin and, well, everyone else really. So yeah. Do you have a character you're gonna pick right away, or are you just gonna go around the roster and mess with everyone? Sorry, what? Faust. Oh wow. No one plays Faust, I don't think, in the Discord. I think someone did like mess around with him, but I don't think anyone like mains him. So he'll probably be the first to like actually try to main Faust.
I mean, he was my main until Testament and Abba came out.
Oh yeah.
See, that's how old I am, guys, with the Guilty Gear. I remember those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Zappa. Like, I played the weird characters back in the day.
Mm-hmm. He's in Zappa's in the Revelator story mode, funny enough. And he does play a big part of it in a way. So actually it's kind of funny you mentioned him. But yeah. Anyway, hope Guilty Gear can thrive to be bigger in the future and all that stuff. Alrighty, let's gonna move on with the gaming side of news, starting with some Pokemon cards. So they revealed more about Evolving Skies. They confirmed, I think this is the right link here, they confirmed pretty much that the EVs are going to be in there, so that's cool. And also they revealed more products, including not only like the booster box and stuff like that, which is right here, right? We got Rayquaza and Duraludon in the mix, the pack art, but we got these ETBs with or trainer boxes, which look absolutely cool. Look at that. That's actually a cool way to like show off all the EVs so far. In the trainer boxes, at least.
Where's the one that has all of them on one cover?
I'm not sure. I don't think that even exists.
Yeah, see.
That could be like a premium. That could be a premium collection box or something like that later on. But for right now, that's the only thing. I mean, it creates more incentive to collect these boxes, and they make more money that way. So that's why they do it. And these trainer boxes are also going to be getting the sort of the Pokemon Center exclusivity thing. So what these do is they come with like 2 more packs. So overall you get 10 instead of 8. And also you get like metallic dice and different looking like sleeves and all that stuff. There are slight differences and stuff like that. Of course the box art looks different too, so there's that. I don't know which one I prefer, honestly. I mean, maybe the... Actually, maybe I do prefer the regular ones, honestly. When it comes to just art alone. Because you kind of like see the EVs a little better. And then meanwhile here, they kind of just blend into the colors. But maybe that is the point. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, as a graphic artist of sorts, I mean, how are these faring in your eyes? Let's just
how it's appealing.
Yeah.
Stream paused. There we go. Well, if the shapes are the same size, it works.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if it's the angle. The left one with Vaporeon, it looks bigger. Like the graphics looks bigger on the left side than the right. Click to bring to front. Stream pause. I don't know. Looks good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks good either way. But you know, in comparison to like these, like how do you feel about these ones?
Those are a piece of shit.
Right. Yeah. Because like, I don't know, the polka dot, yeah, the polka dot thing.
It looks too safe.
Right. Yeah. Because like I was saying, like it kind of just blends in with the colors. Like it doesn't help the EVs like pop a little more. You know. Okay, let me just bring up the these ones, like, you know.
Yeah. Like on the one on the left. Looks more eye appealing than the one on the right. Because it looks like the evolutions are blending so badly into the background, you kind of like lose them.
Yeah.
If it's like a dark color, but with Jolteon you can clearly see it. But for Umbreon it's like, where are you?
Yeah,
there you are.
They kind of just get lost in those like colors because the background doesn't do a good job like making them pop more, or you know, they're not really doing anything else to make them pop more. While here it's like, yeah, it's just lines and whatever, and it just somehow like makes them pop a little more. And like, I don't know, the way the shapes are too, for the most part, the composition is just a little better. I think it just looks cool, you know. The right looks a little more standard, like you kind of just see that in the anime poster or whatever, or like those like anime screenshots, you know. This one, the left one actually kind of looks a little more artsy, you know. So yeah, but I'm glad that you were able to like kind of see like how the EVs were blending in, like I kind of mentioned, you know. So I'm like not the only one. So otherwise, yeah, you get to see like the standard stuff, like the blister packs, right? The triple blister pack, the single blister pack, mini folder. That's the pack art for it. So pretty cool. Evolving Skies does look more collectible, and more chase cards are going to be in there, it looks like. So this is going to be the more sought after set, so people are going to just try to buy a bunch of them and try to scalp them. So yeah. Looks more, yeah, it just looks more highly collectible, just because like you gotta have all the EVs, right? So the evolutions, you know, in comparison to like Chilling Reign, that's like the newest thing that's gonna come out now, or it is out. So yeah, and on top of that, you have Rayquaza, you know, Evolving Skies versus Roaring Skies. I think it feels like it's like a sequel almost. And then you have Duraludon as his Gigantamax form, which he looks like a freaking Sky Tower. Anyway, it's all cool. Meanwhile, Genshin Impact, they had a big dump of characters, like a lot of characters, like 3 times the amount. It's crazy.
What are they trying to do? Steal your money?
Yeah, I know, right? Ugh. Luckily, there's only one character I really do want out of the 3. But let's just go through it real quickly here, excuse me. So here's Saya. She's supposed to be like a ninja, or like a Tanuki ninja, who wields a claymore. I wish they had more classes or weapon classes, but so far they only have 4 weapons. So yeah, in this case here, she's gonna be using a claymore, even though she's like a little girl. Don't know what her abilities are right now, so I can't really say. But you know, design-wise, it looks cute. Tanuki kind of thing going on. I see the appeal, but not gonna chase for her. Ayaka, probably the more popular one in comparison. She is a cryo sword user. I forget what she is. I think she's gonna be Dendro. I think she's actually gonna develop coming in with the new element, or either that she's gonna be a Nemo or a Nemo. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, Ayaka is cryo for sure. She's going to be using a lot of like EI sword moves, so she's going to be looking actually really cool, admittedly. But as aesthetically pleasing as she is, both attacks and in design, I guess, actually not going to chase for her. I already have enough cryo units, so I'm pretty good. This one though, I'm going to be chasing for her. She's Yoimiya. She uses a bow. She's going to be using a lot of pyro AoE damage. And also, her skill allows her to just shoot fire arrows like instantly, like fire, and rapidly. So, and also, who does she remind you of, Zawa? From Fate Go.
I'm out.
Can you guess?
Get her off my screen. Now I cannot see her. In another far. Oh my God, she's back. I'm trying to spot the fly. I'm gonna cry in the corner now. Thank you, Seth. We're done. Skip. Where's my skip card? Skip.
Yes, your skip card. Who does she remind you of, really?
Jackass.
Jackass?
Yeah. That's what I call all archers in that game, jackasses.
Well, I'm thinking of someone else, but
Wait, who are you thinking of?
I wanted you to guess first. That's the whole point.
I don't want to guess, Daddy.
All right, fine. She reminds me of Musashi.
Wait, how?
What do you mean how? Look at her head, her hair. Do you know who Musashi even is? All right, hold on. Let me actually.
I was going towards either Helena or
Helena.
what's his name? Yeah. Or fuck. Now I gotta look up his name. Yeah, I can't even pronounce him because he's new. It's just the hair for now. Ashrafahan, the one from India, the one that has the chakra as his weapon in Fate. Musashi, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Look at Musashi.
Really? Ore. Ore.
Tell me she does not like. She's got to remind you of Musashi loosely, at least. Anyway, how does she not remind you of Musashi? I mean, I guess that's the bigger question here.
I guess it's the hair color.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at her hairstyle. I'm not really looking at her color.
Yeah, because Musashi's hair.
Obviously it's not
pink,
the same.
Purple? Pink,
It's like a what do you call? Not lavender, but
violet? No, not violet. Violet's
like light violet, I guess you can say. It's not pink, but you know, like a faded violet.
Yeah, it's not pink. It's lightish red.
No, it's like a lightish violet with a tint of more on the red side. But it's more just the hairstyle, really. It's not really just like, you know, her hair color or whatever. And her face too. I don't know. Her face kind of reminds me of Musashi as well. Her eye color obviously is different. That's not what I'm looking for. But it's like the ponytail thing that's happening. It's kind of what reminds me of Musashi. Cause like a big flower thing going on. You know. Do you now start to kind of see it?
Everything's falling into place. She also kind of has the face of Branda Mate, the Lanza.
Oh, Bradamante. Oh, I kind of see it. Yeah.
Minus the Sailor Moon hair. She kind of has the face of Branda Mate.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously the hair, eye color is different, but I kind of see where you're going. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, Musashi has a really long hair bang thing, like on the side, like the left side. But other than that, the ponytail is really what reminds me of her. Kind of fit the face, you know. But yeah. It's just the hairstyle, really. So yeah, that's the unit I'm going to be chasing for. That's why I'm like trying to save all the primo gems and all that stuff.
And what she does not get it, but get all the other ones.
Well, yeah, I guess within the banner, yeah, but yeah, that would be a very sad man. Anyway, that's that for. I didn't get her. that's pretty simple. So
is it simple? Is it?
Anyway, it was actually unexpected because you know, usually they kind of like trickle in like one at a time or whatever, but they kind of just like, yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna show all of them, you know. Within and not to mention they're gonna have this guy too, which is. I believe he's the next one. Kazuha here. He's the next character for the banner. And I don't know who's gonna come after, but I hope in a way Yoimiya's gonna come later, so that way I have more gems saved up. Like, she can come after these two for all I care. You know. That way I can have all my gems saved up, and hopefully the pity activates by then. You know, by the time I almost done with the gems. You know, but that's all part of the RNG, just like with Pokemon cards and everything, right? Or life. Life is just big old RNG. Ain't that a thing? All right, well that's it for that big dump of characters sort of news from Genshin Impact. Quickly here, Overwatch has a crossplay beta, which I'm not sure what that means exactly, but I'm assuming that means they're gonna be testing out the thing between what PlayStation, PC, and all that stuff. Is that correct?
Guessing. But this function is like years too late.
Yeah.
So I can't really take this seriously.
Mm-hmm. I think I think the farthest you could have gone with it was just linking the account, but I think that's really it. Like you don't like crossplay. What do you call it? Progression.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I guess at least it's now happening with 2, which if you're interested, I guess. But this is something that should have been done, like you said, like when the game came out. You know, but Blizzard being Blizzard, nope. Guess not. Overwatch 2 is still what, next year, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. But we're still ways away, either way. Alright, next news, we have an unexpected game making a comeback in a way, in the form of a bundle, sort of, or just a port, you know. But I don't know if you remember a game called Doki Doki Literature Club, which is something Ender wanted me to get into at some point. Which, yeah, was also popular at the time. It was kind of like the same sort of phenomenon with, oh gosh, what was that game? Undertale. Except, obviously, yeah, Undertale was a lot longer lived. This one's a little shorter. But the craze was definitely sort of similar at the time. Very spoiler heavy, you know, very story kind of thing. Story driven. It's a visual novel with you know, you talking to like 4 female characters in school, and you know, things are to be had. Very strange, but you know, interesting. I guess you can say. Things happen with the characters here. Dark, I guess you can definitely say, depending on what choices you make. Yeah. So, previously, I think it was only on Steam or whatever. I forget which one exactly. But now it's coming out in all the other platforms, such as PlayStation 4, 5, the Switch. That one's coming June 30th, so pretty soon. And it comes with, like, a bunch of, like, little things. You buy the premium physical edition, like those standees, some membership card, soundtrack, you can download, sticker sheet, and a poem from Monica, which will make sense once you actually once you actually play the game. I've read things about Monica, and yeah, there's a reason why she's on the cover. She's like kind of popular, you know. Anyway, so that's kind of neat for the physical edition. And then there's an update, I guess, apparently that it is also coming to Xbox platforms and the Epic Game Store. So yeah, all right, pretty good, or good on the developers for Doki Doki Literature Club. You know, kind of diving into the visual novel craze, I guess, when it comes to like the anime games. Were you familiar with Doki Doki at all? Or
yeah, watched my friends play it, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. So you at least are familiar with Monica and the other characters,
Yeah.
to some extent. Yeah, okay. Very, very dark, I guess, depending on the choices you make. Anyway, a little more light-hearted side of things. Dogi Dogi coming to other systems is pretty cool, you know. But anyway, Judgment has made over 1 million. I know, apparently, yeah. So, actually, pretty big for a game like this, right? So, really shows you how popular this particular series is within the whole sort of Yakuza universe. So yeah, pretty cool. As someone who did play the game, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I do look forward to Lost Judgment. That is a sequel for it. That is also coming in September. Ugh, fuck. Anyway. Alright. This one's pretty big because it's Pokemon Unite. They had some news coming out. I think this is the skins. Let me pull up the other status or whatever, or the tweet. So Pokemon Unite, for those who don't know already, is the sort of League of Legends copy or whatever, but featuring Pokemon. Except that there's not, I think there's only like 2 lanes or something like that. I could be wrong. But anyway, it's actually coming out pretty soon. A lot sooner than I thought. So let's check out this trailer. I have not seen this trailer yet.
League of Legends.
Pretty much.
So this game is already or this trailer is already false. A Snorlax can outrun that fast.
Yeah. Oh fuck, Absol, man. Wow. He just jumps right over. No.
Dead.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's more funny because there's a meme right now, or not a meme, like someone like outright said that Absol just got deleted from the world.
Yeah. Look at Cramorant, dude. Oh my god. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, right? I think Mr. Mime is gonna be pretty annoying.
And then someone pointed out that they missed a good title by adding League in there. So Pokemon Unite could be like Pokemon League something.
Yeah, I think that would have been something Riot might not be happy about, so that's why maybe they like avoid it.
Well, yes, hi. Yes. How may I help you?
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so it's coming to Switch July 2021, And then mobile for later, September 2021. So relatively soon. We still have a month, but yeah. They didn't. I don't think they said exactly the date, but yeah, it's just July. So. I actually will give this a try. So I guess it'll be a way for me to kind of be introduced to the whole like league thing, like a, you know, the whole MOBA thing, I guess. So, I mean, we'll see if I like the game or not. But am I gonna play League of Legends? Probably not. But I'd rather try it out. Pokemon Unite, if anything. It is free. I believe it's gonna be free to play. So, I believe the costumes and such is gonna be like the selling point for the game, or the monetization for the game. So we have examples like this one, for example, for Cinderace. You know, pirate costume. You know, that's kind of cool, cute. This Talonflame costume is kind of pretty cool actually. I do like the goggles and like the leather jacket type of thing. You have Greninja being, you know, like a Power Ranger or Kamen Rider type of thing. Tokusatsu reference. Why does he not have a mask though? Kind of disappointed. Anyway, Mr. Mime, there's a costume for him, and then Venusaur has like a, I don't know what that is, like a summer wear, I guess. So yeah, we already have summer Venusaur. That's kind of weird. The goggles and everything's kind of cute.
A boy Venusaur or a girl Venusaur?
Well, it looks like a boy because it's like a t-shirt. It's not really like a, you know, like a bikini or I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Oh my god! You want to see a Venusaur in a bikini? What's wrong with you?
Maybe some people do. I don't know.
Now we know what he's into.
Yeah, I didn't say I was into it, but
yes,
we got Machamp with the Alola, but yeah, whatever, Alola.
Yes,
you know, got the flowers around the neck. Got the shorts. Pretty cool. I'll be down for that. I like Machamp. Snorlax, a little floaty.
Why?
And the star shades. Looks like for the most part they are doing the summer costumes already because, yeah, you know, July. We have summer Garchomp, so that's kind of cool. Hilarious. If I'm
Why does he need a snorkel and
the t-shirt?
No, the snorkel and the goggles. Why?
Oh. Why not?
Can he not breathe underwater?
I wonder if it actually fits his eyes, but whatever. We'll just say yes for now. But yeah, this costume for Greninja is pretty funny though, I will say. Alrighty. Any comments, Zawa, of how you feel about Unite? Are you willing to give this a try?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. You thought about it though.
Yes.
Alright. I mean, you did play a good amount of League of Legends, so I understand.
No.
Right. Sorry, what? You were cutting off.
It hurts me.
Yeah, I understand. Alrighty. That's it for the games news. We can now move over to the rest of it, which is movies, anime, Netflix, all that stuff. So, a couple of posters to take a look at. There's a new poster for the new My Hero Academia movie. Looks pretty cool.
Just kill off Bakugan and call it a day.
Yeah. It does show off. Yeah. It does show off the new character up there, and then the new villain down there. Pretty straightforward. Standard.
Watch. You're gonna defeat the villain with the power of fucking talk no jutsu.
Talk no jutsu. More like just Oklahoma Smash. More smashing. Plus Ultra. That's all you need.
Yep.
Alright, next up.
No. You skip this one. No one cares about this one. Skip.
What, you don't like Jurassic World Dominion, huh? Is this now is this supposed to be the last of the trilogy?
Supposed to be the end of both Jurassic Parks.
Supposedly.
It's supposed to be the Ragnarok of Jurassic Park.
Supposedly, right? So yeah, there's a poster right there. But as someone who did watch a good amount of Jurassic Park, I haven't watched all of them. I kind of like skipped around a little bit, but you know, kind of gets my juices flowing, I guess, for dinosaurs. And then there's something Blue Beetle related, which is they're gonna make a movie about him, but not for theaters. They're gonna actually just put it straight into HBO Max. I don't think there's really any other info other than the fact that they're only gonna release it for streaming.
Ouch.
Any lingering thoughts or anything like that, or comments?
Ouch. Like, why go straight to, streaming and not give it a chance for theaters? That's like saying we made this movie, but it's going straight, straight home video.
Yeah, like DVD type of thing. Yeah. It says it's gonna be one of the mid-budget DC movies on the way for streaming.
So it's a TV movie.
Pretty much. That's what it sounds like.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, well, for Blue Beetle, that's what it gets, I guess. But with how many people do still have, well, when is it? Does it say when it's coming out?
3 years from now. Yeah, nada.
I guess not. It doesn't really have a clear date of when it's coming out, other than the fact that it's going straight to streaming. So there is that. All right. More now on Vin Diesel with Fast and Furious. He says that the Fast and Furious saga will end after 11 movies. Why 11? That's such a weird number.
Oh dear. Oh my.
Yeah. Why 11 movies? Why can't it be like 12? You know?
Because they don't know how to count.
I guess not. But, there's been enough movies, I guess, when it comes to Fast and Furious. Where is it right now? Is it like on its 10th movie or something like that? Or is it 9th still? I forget. Oh, F9, so that means, yeah. Which is coming out soon. So there's still 2 more movies left then. Got it.
Unless he meant, like, it'll end after 11 more movies.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if that's the truth, then I'll be like, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
The hell is wrong with you?
They're probably just gonna do more Fast and Furious, but without, like, that crew, Vin Diesel and, like, all those other people, like Michelle Rodriguez and all that stuff. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Let's see. Got a tweet from Ed Boon. It's a joke, but whatever. Rather violent, but it does fit with the whole MK thing. So he just put out a tweet. It says, Thomas joining Shaggy as the next MK guest character, hashtag confirmed with a K. And it has a picture of Tom like biting in on Jerry, and there's some blood on it. And then, whoa, there's a video of Catwoman. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, you know, of course, a lot of fans are kind of just being MK fans. I don't know. It's kind of just a random tweet from Ed Boon, but I guess that's just what it is. It's just a random tweet. But I don't know. How would you feel if Tom actually made it into MK? It was so weird. Hypothetically speaking.
My brain.
Your brain, you said?
Yeah, my brain. Why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I just don't know. I didn't really understand the whole thing with Shaggy. Like I don't know why that whole thing became a meme in the first place. You know?
Hmm.
And now Ed Boon tries to throw in Tom into the mix. I really did not get it. Maybe I did and I just forgot about it. Cuz it's such a like what do you call? Oversaturated meme? I don't know. It was just so dumb. Maybe like my brain tuned it out, but I guess that's the internet for you. Alrighty. Two more things and then we can wrap it up. So Zawa has been dealing a lot with the FGO gotcha. You know, putting in a lot of money, you know, let's just say.
No.
Putting in a lot of green.
Nothing out of the sort. No.
Oh, you mean nothing out of the ordinary? Yeah. So.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, right.
Right now, nothing happened, right?
Cat's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're supposed to back me up.
Yeah, this little picture of Guriko with the chain mace with the quartz at the end. Kind of appropriate. Imagine that at your door. Kind of with that face.
That's gonna be her this Sunday.
Yeah, right. You're gonna be rolling more, right?
She's like, "You ready for round 3?"
Yeah.
No.
Gotta love the chibi Guriko with that deadpan look on her face, that smile, or dead look in her eyes, and with that smile. Gotta love it. Alrighty, let's wrap it up with a Japanese commercial. For well, I'll let the video sort of play out first.
Fight.
Oh God. Such a oh man, you gotta love Japanese commercials. Is there any comments, Al?
How did we just watch? How many brain cells did you make me lose? I want them back.
So for the listeners, we watched the Street Fighter 5 ad, or an ad featuring Street Fighter 5, and Ryu is just fighting the smell, which is basically a floating suit with the visualized smell around it, so it's like very smelly. And then like it was just like shooting out like different smells, like tobacco, what was it, like sweat or something like that, or like whatever, like body odor, you know. And then What's this one? I think that might be the body odor, but anyway, all kinds of odors on the suit. And then Ryu comes back with the fresh deodorant Hadoken, and it gets rid of the suit smell. It's so weird. It's just like a really simple commercial. Well, in terms of like editing and effects and stuff like that. The suit on the character screen was like really funny though.
So
yeah, that
Capcom approved this.
Yeah, I guess, right? It's actually funny to think about. Ryu just like whiffs like 2 times and he only hits like the smell. Get the voice for it is just so weird. Yep, and then he gets rid of the smell. So yeah, gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. I do kind of miss watching Japanese commercials, you know, whenever I go to Japan and just sit there waiting for the like all the cool like TV shows to pop on at my grandparents' like place. Whenever like we're just kind of like winding down, and I see like all those like funny and weird commercials, man. Those are kind of just like shows themselves in a way. Anyway, so on that note, unless you have anything else to add, that's all we got. That was a long one.
I want my IQ back after watching the commercial. I don't want to ever see Street Fighter for a while because of that commercial.
You're welcome.
Nala and I are hungry, right?
Yes.
No, she's tired. Come here. Come here.
Oh, there you go. Your cat's like, give me it, damn it. Give me it. No.
Final word of the day, Nala.
Oh, there you go. We got something.
Yep. When are you gonna bring your dog into the stream?
I don't know. She kind of likes to just hang out in the living room, so not gonna really bother her too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we got.
Yeah.
We did talk about quite a bit with E3 and stuff like that. It was a busy it's been a busy month so far. A lot of games came out. Probably maybe like the next episode we can talk about Final Fantasy Integrate, since I'll be done by then. I should be done by then. So I'm like, it feels like first half. There's probably more. But anyway, we'll talk about Integrate by then, and yeah, so fun stuff. Glad that the E3 thing is over. Now, kind of just like lay back, take a little break, that kind of thing. But anyway, we'll be back for next week, and so want to thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the drill. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back for more news to talk about. So until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Stay by, Nala.
Oh, I heard that.
She's like, no, let me go.
Let me go.